Started here. Last we left off, our party was getting themselves a meeting set up between a group of rebels, we'll say. At the very least, a group of disgruntled uh, railroad workers and the native centaur tribes. One of the native centaur tribes. You guys were setting a meeting up between them so that you could actually get a plan started to attack one of the warehouses of the railroad. Maybe do some damage and prevent them from actually making actually getting a prevent them from pushing forward with their plans of taking up more land and putting down more rails. Your interest in all of this is to try and do this with as little innocent casualties as possible.
Wait, why are we avoiding innocent casualties?
Because from what it seems, you guys don't want to have people who are doing stuff just to like
Okay.
the regular rail workers, the people who are just putting down the lines.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want them to get caught up in on all of this because get caught in the crossfire because they're just doing
Yeah.
their job.
Yeah. What do I look like? A railroad baron?
Yeah. Uh
I mean, if we become railroad barons, maybe things will change.
huh. Make the railroad
doubt
work
that.
for you.
You saved us. I'd say more like under new management. Now, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Now, the last thing I remember you guys doing is taking a look at were you guys going into town to try and shop for some items and such?
Yes.
The
if I remember
meeting
correctly.
is this evening, if I remember correct. And not only that, tomorrow the official the town of Aether the city of Aethersworn is going to be placing Kelly, the leader of the Kelly gang, as the official sheriff and basically celebrate a new leader of the police coming to town and getting order and justice back into
Yeah.
the Wild West, the Wild
Yeah, and
Frontiers.
we talked to the workers of the railroad
Mm-hmm.
and sort of made friends with them.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. So shopping trip?
Shopping
I'm
trip.
still fucking broke. I got 145 gold.
That's it?
Yes, I'm broke.
Do not worry, little one. I can cover some of your expenses.
He casually flicks a gold coin up in the air with his thumb.
I got a lot of those too. And he pulls out his purse and just like gets a handful of gold. I got a lot of those.
How much did you say you have? Out of character?
I got what is there a table around him, John?
If I remember correctly, you guys are outside camping, so no.
Yeah, okay, he'll just pour it all on the ground. That much.
Oh, now. Oh, okay.
Captain, come on now.
I think it was like something over 100. I done forgot.
All right.
Oh, let me count it. 1, 2, 3, and he goes on.
What have I started?
I have no idea.
And after a minute or two, he gets to 145.
Sorry, drinking soup.
Now, Don, you were here last session, right?
Yep, I was here.
Did I ever? I can't remember if I ever told you what happened when I drank Dr. Drain's snake oil.
Mm,
Did
you
you
drank
see
it.
that?
I remember you
I thought
drank it.
You got a hit dice back.
You got
Yep.
your hit dice back.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if that happened when you were here or not.
It did.
Okay, just remember. Thank you. What will we buy? That what do we need that we don't already got? I'm not the kind of person who knows a lot about the. I know about my magic. I know about dirt and tree magic, but when it comes to like, he points to Gorathak's cannon. That kind of magic, I don't know anything about that.
That's not magic.
What do you mean that's not magic?
I mean, it's kind of magic.
I point towards Jay. He made it magic.
It has magical effects on it.
That's magic.
Tyr just stares at you and slowly shakes his head.
Okay, smart.
Not
Okay,
saying
smart guy.
thing.
Okay, smart guy. He pulls his cloak over. This is magic.
It is a cloak with a magical effect.
That's magic.
It has a magical imbuement on it, a magical effect. Yes.
I'm about to make you magic.
Strike me down and I will become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
I cast Sleet Storm on the campfire. We're all magic now. Nah,
Let's see. What-
Jokes aside,
what-
that was a joke. Boy, I
yes,
tell you
can't
what.
you tell?
No,
We don't really need potions because we have an entire crate that we need to identify.
how much of that crate did we get fucking finish identifying last time?
I believe you guys identified a total of 6 or 7 of the potions.
If I
Well, that-
remember, it's in chat. Like,
That
I
reminds
know
me.
one of them was an
Mhm.
oil of sharpness, and now my great axe is good.
no.
Yeah.
They identified
Okay.
2 healing potions, 1 hill giant strength potion, 1 potion of etherealness, 1 of invisibility, and 1 of possibility.
So yeah, 6 of them.
Yes.
That reminds me. I need boner. You fuck off. I need to go buy more of that snake oil. I'm running out. Hey, any of you see Dr. Drams, let me know.
Hmm. Didn't you say there were 2 shops here, John?
Yeah, there were a couple of shops.
What were they named again?
My
Is that
brain.
including Jace's old shop?
No,
No.
that is not including Jace's old shop. The Boutique of Wonders and let me see here.
It was an armory.
Yeah, Gilman's Armory.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I hear he runs a hotel in Innsmouth.
Well, I wouldn't mind going and looking at the boutique. I go in there every once in a while, just see what magical items they pick up. Might be something interesting in there this time. And he opens his purse. I got 730 gold pieces, so should be good.
That's a lot of gold.
Well, it's my entire life savings, so
Yeah, I have 680.
Can I go sell my mule? 'Cause I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah, you can go sell your mule.
How much money do I get for that mule?
Yes,
And the
we have
saddle.
no need. We have no need for mounts in this party.
Yes, because we
Right,
either
for
ride
the
another
death
party
of that.
member like they're a mount, or one of them can transform into creatures the size of a mount.
riding through the desert on a horse that don't name.
No.
Felt good to be out on the rain.
You could probably sell the mule and the saddle for about 9 gold pieces.
No. In the desert, I hear they don't remember your name.
Cause there ain't no one for to give you no pay. Anyways.
Sorry.
La 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 la.
Please, copyright, copyright.
9 gold?
Yeah, 9 gold.
That's a steal deal. But by the way, table, that's a ripoff. I bought this mule for like 50.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to haggle them up?
Nope.
For...
Nope.
Nope.
Based on what I'm
Cassian
looking at,
sure ain't.
based on what I'm looking at, a mule should be about 8 gold pieces.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I did buy it for 8.
So he's actually giving you a deal.
Well, that's the mule and the saddle.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
You're probably thinking about the draft horse. That's 50 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, and the saddle was 10 gold.
Yeah, and the saddle is 10 gold. So if you actually had a draft horse and a saddle, that'll be...
No, I probably bought a mule.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Well, I at least want to head to the boutique. So
I will follow.
yeah.
No, I'll come. I'll follow.
Okay.
Did y'all know a chariot's only 250 gold?
Only 200.
Only 250.
Well, here's the thing. A chariot's only 250 gold, and we have 2 different players capable of pulling one at good speeds.
We could buy a long ship for 10,000 gold.
Range.
If we get
nobody
10,000
wants that.
Long ship.
if we get 10,000 gold, we're turning this into a maritime campaign.
If we get 10,000 gold, we're not just turning this into a maritime campaign. We're figuring out airships.
No, airship's 40,000 gold.
That's if you buy one, not if you turn a ship into one yourself.
Oh, good fucking luck with that.
All right, we have all obviously rolled 1s for concentration tonight.
Yes, don't worry about it. So,
As
you-
long as we're having a good time.
yeah, as long as everybody's having fun.
Oh, I want to sell my fancy carpets and all my silverware.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just finished a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that lad.
Okay, I didn't have that marked,
Mm-hmm.
so I
Oh,
was
you did
still
finish
missing
long
hit
rest. Oh, let me do
points.
that too.
Yeah,
You,
yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta love, you gotta love the shopkeepers who don't ask any questions about where we got the stuff.
Found it.
Well, you know the
Did you get them
saying.
from the hands of dead adventurers?
You know the saying. It is better to not know than to know and feel guilty.
Oh, I was gonna say one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Whatever brings you comfort, Jace.
Walks by shop. Well, I got nothing but trash now.
No.
I wouldn't call that trash. It's rubble.
That's just bigger trash.
No, that's boulders.
Good point.
I mean, how much of that was wood?
Well, a lot of it. Nice charcoal.
I'd be good for starting a fire.
How
I'm actually gonna
long does
dig
it
through it. I'm gonna dig through
Yeah.
all the charcoal and start gathering charcoal.
Okay.
That'll be
How
useful
long
later.
does it take us to get to the shop?
It doesn't take too long. Probably at the most an hour's walk from camp
Cool.
into town and into the shop. And to find
I'm
the shop.
never dropping wind wall. That shit's too valuable versus all these guns.
Yeah.
Where is the shop located in town? Just so I know.
The shop itself, it is located closer to the port areas.
Okay.
It is kind of in a town area where there are a mass of like different. There's one of the saloons that is in town. There's some restaurants. This shop is next to a whole bunch of other like small little shops. This is the only one that sells magical items of any type. The others are more like clothing and textiles and other types of stuff.
Speaking of the textiles place, I need to go there to sell my rugs.
Yeah.
How much can I get?
Their first offer would be about 50 gold pieces for all of them.
Do I look like an idiot to you?
No.
This is fancy carpet. This ain't just any regular carpet.
Yes, but the
Only fancy people buy this.
surely it is fancy, but that it is 50 gold pieces for all of this textiles, all the carpets.
What I see hanging up on his walls are for sale.
You see, this particular shop. Yeah, he's not really a rug salesman or carpet salesman, but
Of
he
course.
does sell like the materials for it and such. What's needed to make these these carpets and such.
Cassian points over to a spool of thread, like one of those big spools.
Yeah.
Throw that in there. And you got a deal.
You're wanting that and 50 gold for these?
Yep.
Sure.
Cassian spits in his hand and gets ready to shake his.
He takes a handkerchief, shakes your hand, then kind of throws away the handkerchief. Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
I take the spool. And we don't need to repeat me selling the silverware.
Yeah. So, going into the Boutique of
Wait.
Wonders,
Mhm.
there are a number of items available for trade, and you see the shop owner, a spindly individual, very arachnid looking, and he does have the multiple arms to match. He's like, "Greetings, friends. Ah, in the mood to shop for magical items. My boutique can give much that you may be looking for. Would you like these boots?" And he presents these boots that have white feathers going up the sides of them. They will allow you to fly for a time. Of course, you will need to find your footing again before you're done.
Mm.
Ooh.
So, Han, I'm going to ask you this out of character.
Yeah.
Is there a specific stock that this guy has, or is this like we ask for something and then roll to see if he has it?
He has a specific stock, and if
Woo!
what you're looking for doesn't land in there, you might want to come back later.
So, okay.
Now,
I'm game for that.
you guys can always let me know what kind of things you're looking for outside of game, and I can either put them in a shop at some point, or you can find them in your adventures.
I just want rune stones for my guns. I specifically took the background feat so I could put them in myself.
You should look for Gilman's Armory for that.
Yeah.
He's into those things, the little attachments people have been putting on their rock throwers. No, I have things of art, beauty. For example, this shield here. It is a shield like any other, and it will allow you to protect your allies from any incoming fire.
That sounds amazing.
That
That's a
does sound useful.
I look at my own beat up wooden shield, mostly wood shield.
I can part with this beauty for about 100 gold pieces.
You right there got yourself a deal.
Huh?
Huh, Jace?
You
Got
know-
what I'm saying?
Jace takes a second. May I inspect it real quick? Just make sure I know what you're selling us.
Oh, sure. And
Jace takes a quick look at it. I think I know what it is, but does Jace know what it is?
make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Well, by the way, this shield looks like it is a metal heater shield with a big target painted on it.
Which again,
Well, yeah.
I think I know what it is,
That's
but I
great.
want to make sure that Jason
Well-
knows what it is.
Yeah, while he's
You
making
can-
that, can I
you
make
can-
an insight check on what he's saying the effects are to see if he's like twisting it?
14.
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check. 14, you have a feeling that it is...
Natural 1. That bodes well for tonight.
Yeah. Jace,
Yikes.
you have a feeling that this is a shield that allows for somebody to take the hits for other people for specifically ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Any more information you'll have to you'd have to actually identify the shield.
Okay. The other thing I'm making sure of
Mhm.
is the quality there.
It is of good quality.
Okay, cool.
It is a well-made shield.
Making sure this isn't one of the magic shops that you were talking about that's like half-priced magic goods. They break
I
down.
would
after you
love that
use them.
so fucking much.
Fuck that.
100
Uh,
gold.
yeah,
that
with the
that
net-
seems like a steal.
Yeah, with a nat 1 on the insight check, that's a total of 7.
Jay shrugs and he hands back the shield. Seems legit.
This guy seems to be selling you magic items. He
Surely
would not
be.
he would not sell it to you if it wasn't magical.
Surely, party. Nothing bad will come of being able to take ranged attacks for other people.
Yeah, surely not. Hey, can in ape form? Are you going to be carrying that shield in your stick now?
You're damn right.
So
Well, it makes sense for him to because when he casts his shillelagh on his stick, it becomes a 1d8 while one-handing the stick. So why not
1d10
hold
actually.
shield?
1d10
Or
actually.
1d10, yes.
It doesn't matter whether I one-handed or two-handed. It's a 1d10.
Yes.
so
Yes, that's the fun part of the spell.
so are you buying this, Cassian?
Heck yeah.
Cool. You have a shield of arrow catching.
Amazing.
Not
Arjun-
necessary.
Nope. Of arrow catching.
Okay.
It is a
Alliance
plus.
has one of these.
It is a +2 shield.
Whoa!
Any creature
Holy
making any creature making a ranged attack against an ally within 10 feet of you targets you instead.
Whoa! Wait, my AC just...
Oh, just
My AC
automatically?
I hope
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's funny.
So you don't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah, you
No,
don't have a
no.
choice.
I have a question now.
Yeah.
So, wild shit, my AC is 18.
Yes.
And it's 19 because I have a cloak of protection.
Yes.
Does this +2 affect my AC?
It would affect your AC, I believe.
But the rest of
Yes.
the shield doesn't.
Well, the shield gives you +2 to your AC naturally, and it's a +2 shield, so it actually gives +4.
Let me read the.
and
Did you
if use it
say
with
that
your
any
ape form-
shot within 10 foot of that shield goes at the shield?
Yes. Or the creature
automatically, yeah.
Wielding
the shield.
Jace thinks for a second. So technically, if we stood on one side of a wind wall, and Cash stood on the other with the shield, just becomes an infinite bullet sponge where nothing can hit us.
That's
So that
very
thing will
funny.
automatically pull any projectile within 10 feet, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Any
That's-
projectile that's targeted on someone within 10 feet of me. That's not a magical attack. Wait, isn't it even magical attacks? Or is it just? I believe it's just mundane attacks.
Any creature making a ranged attack.
No, I
Oh,
think it says
cool.
ranged weapon attack.
No. This one is ranged attack.
Fireball.
John
Lovely.
is reading
Uh-oh.
it to you. Take it as he says.
Okay. I'm only bringing that because I think I had one on Lions that specifies ranged weapons.
That might
Well,
be
this
that one.
It's all attacks.
Okay.
that are,
This one is
All
all
ranged.
ranged attacks.
so
All ranged
yeah,
attacks that target someone within 10 feet of you now target you instead.
Hell
That's-
yeah.
oh boy,
Mm-hmm.
But hey, at least it gives you +4 to your AC, and you can hold it while you're Capesian. That's
And
a
this-
bonus.
This isn't the one that gives me resistance to ranged, right?
It does not give you resistance to
Okay.
ranged attacks.
It's just big AC boost.
Big AC
Yes.
boost and you get targeted by all ranged attacks affecting anybody within 10 feet of you.
Let's see.
Well, Capesian's AC just went up to 23.
Nice.
Ooh, I know what I want from in here. Does it when Jace looks around, does he find a decanter of endless water?
No, but you do see what looks to be some kind of vessel. And as you kind of look at it, a vessel that was steeped in a dragon's hoard. Something very useful.
What did he say?
This is a vessel of it is, and he kind of picks it up, and it looks like a flask, and he opens it up. This flask was found and steeped in a dragon's hoard, making
What's
it.
do?
Well, this thing allows you once per day, allows you to fill it with some kind of liquid of your choice. Could be, from what I am guessing, or from what I've researched, this will only allow you to have a limited amount of things, but you can have a potion of healing or a potion of climbing as one of the
Wait.
drinks that it gives. It also provides olive oil and ale.
Wait, do
How much is that?
you really know what this thing does?
I have some ideas. I've been investigating these things, and I make sure only to sell things if I have an inkling of what they do. I just know they're magical.
That makes sense to me.
How much for that
This
flask?
one is actually rather rather refined item. I can sell it for about 400 gold pieces.
That's kind of steep on the price.
Steep but powerful. Well worth the 400 gold, I'd say. Watch, and he kind
Can't
of
argue with you on that.
he takes it, moves it over to a special podium. This is a special item that I have, not for sale, mind you, but it allows it a moment to make an item think that it is attuned to something. So, and he places it on the podium, and then speaks a magic word, pulls to the side a bowl, and begins pouring out what looks to be olive oil into the bowl from the flask. See?
Well, it is a little expensive, but Jace, that one might be worth the investment.
Well, maybe. Let's keep looking around and see what it's got, though. We can come back to that one later.
I have also these an interesting wand here. From what I can tell, it allows you to cast either firebolt or fireball. I'm not entirely sure which.
Can I do both? Can I do both?
I have no idea.
You haven't
Well,
tried it?
Well, every time I've tried, it's either been one or the other. It's been a crapshoot.
What's a crapshoot?
A wand of maybe fireball.
Yes.
How interesting. How
I
much
fucking
you
love
said
that
in
so much.
character? Please tell me you said that in character.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, Cat, you're not wrong. It definitely sounds like a wand of maybe fireball. I'm not sure I like the risks in that.
I like to imagine that on the side of this wand, it says "Wand of Fire B," and then the rest is just like scrawled out, like unlegible.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Well, how much this one go for?
Well, for special items such as this, I cannot give a very expensive price range, but I can offer this one to you also for about 100 gold pieces. Be careful, if you use too many charges, it may break.
Does it recharge them?
It does recharge every day, at least almost
Wait,
to full.
How do you know it
Is-
breaks?
I
It's typically one of them items.
Some-
wands.
many
yeah,
items in my experience, oftentimes whenever you use it too much, there's a chance that they break when they run out of their energy.
Makes sense to me.
I've never been one to use magic items too much, so I wasn't aware that was something you could come across.
Does
In
it-
fact, the only thing magical I have, I'm not even outside of what you gave me, Jace. I'm not even sure what it does.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah. I feel like testing that out could end very poorly.
Does the wand require attunement?
Yes, it would require attunement, yes.
And you said my shield does as well, right?
Yes, it does.
And this is a shield of what? What
Arrow-
was it called? Yeah.
Shield of arrow catching.
Okay.
It should be called Shield of Projectile Catching.
Well,
If it is launched, it is coming at you.
Well, this isn't a relic from a time when guns weren't a
I'm
thing.
gonna just call it duck and cover.
maybe
That's a
we
good
put
name
this one
for
on
it,
the maybe list as well. What else you got?
Well, I have this little bag of tricks, and he pulls out a rust-colored bag.
Gorthak, where you at?
Now we're talking.
How did no not again.
it-
I think our dungeon master has set out to make sure that all of Clarley's characters end up with this.
It's funny.
it allows you to pull things out of the bag, and when you throw them on the ground, they become animals.
Yeah, I know what the bag of tricks does. How much you selling that one for?
Oh, about 400 gold pieces.
Now that's an investment.
That sounds great. Gordak, you should buy that.
You hear from the door.
375.
Haggling, are we? 375 gold pieces. How about 420?
425.
You shut
Cassian,
up.
that's not how this works.
For the
I love that.
inconvenience of me having to wait outside. For 400.
Yes, definitely.
You're back to where you started at.
I know.
For
Gorthak
the
realized this could go poorly very quickly, so he settled for the original cost.
how about this? For the inconvenience of you having to wait outside, good sir, 380.
I'm gonna come this way. You can pull the rest of the way.
And
If
Gorthak
Gorthak-
will. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if Gorthak pulls out the gold, I'll walk over, take it, walk it to the merchant, take the bag, and take that to Gorthak. So you don't mess up the door.
Gorthak will pass to you a boiled leather. It looks like it's made of bison leather. Coin pouch.
Pretty.
I will take it, walk it over, and I will count out the exact gold of 380 from it for you. And I will bring that pouch back as well with the rust colored one.
The pouch looks like it could easily hold your head.
Okay, so I'm like reaching in up to my elbow to get to the gold.
Yes, it's big. It's very big. It's not really made for coin.
It's like a backpack with just loose change rattling around the bottom.
That's got to get obnoxious for Gorithek to find his coins in.
Well, they're teeny tiny. My hands are like twice the size of all of yours.
I know,
Yeah,
which
you-
is why
you
when you
mentioned
said
at
I
the
flip
beginning,
Hmm?
flip a gold coin, my first thought was, wouldn't your claw shred that poor gold
right,
coin?
right. That's literally what I was thinking.
Out
Or
of
constantly
curiosity,
dropping.
my
Say
good
that.
friends, are you ones to travel out in the wilds?
Yeah, we travel often.
Oh, well then, for 50 gold pieces, might I interest you in one of these? And he brings out a small little bead. This is known as a bead of refreshment. Drop it in some water, and it transforms the water, a pint of the water, into nice, fresh, cold drinking water. Safe to drink.
Well,
It doesn't
I
affect
would.
anything already harmful like poisons or magical substances, but it would help in a pinch.
I was hoping you had a decanter of endless water.
I do not have any of such things yet, but if you want me to look out for one, I can surely pay attention and see. How about this? Put down 50 gold pieces now, and if I find one in my perusing, I'll hold on to it for you.
He scratches his chin a little bit. Yeah, decanter of endless water out here usually goes quick. That might not be a bad investment. And he pulls out 50
before you-
gold.
Before you set that down, Tyr is going to place a hand on your shoulder and nod towards the door and like pull you aside and whisper, given what we're about to do, you sure you want to put that 50 down?
If 50 out of the 730 I got, I'm about to go. Wait, what are we about to go do?
He just stares at you for several long seconds, waiting for you to remember.
I'm gonna be dead honest. I have no idea.
Okay. So our group's goals are currently two things. One, we're about to go fuck with the railroad. Two,
Right.
we are also trying to find a way to fuck with the new sheriff.
Oh, now I see what you're saying. Might not be back in town for a long time.
Yeah. We don't know when we'll be able to come back into the town or into the city.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
what Tyr is
yeah.
getting at.
Yep. All right.
Mhm.
That's a good point. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Honestly, I'm still getting used to the whole I'm not going to be in town kind of thing. Alrighty. Well,
Right.
maybe I
I
won't.
agree with you. Typically, it's not a bad investment, but with our current situation, and we don't know when exactly we'll be back in this city, it may not be worth it.
That's fair. Well, he goes back over to the merchant. Is there anything else in particular you got? If not, we might pop over to the armory real quick. Check what they got.
Oh, Jace, just wanted to let you know, I can make water. I can make water.
Well, yeah, you can make water, but the Can't Vend this water is free of spell slots. Plus, have you ever watched? What would be? Have you ever been cow tipping with a decanter of endless water? You can blast them things over like no tomorrow. It's funny as shit to watch.
You know, I know many a cattle herder who would not like to hear those words come out your mouth.
Hey, we all were little troublemakers back in our day.
No,
Well,
no,
that I
don't
do
even
not
want
deny.
to know. You don't even want to know what we used to do.
Miss Dorsley mostly had exotic
Gorback has a
type
wicked
of
grin on his face.
laugh.
well,
You have no idea.
out of character. I'm pretty sure Gorthak used to just eat the cattle he came across. All right.
I'm sure Gorthax fucked with a couple cows, made them jump, just black.
Only once.
Only one.
See, if cow
Sorry,
tipping
anyways.
and all that is the worst you've done, then think you're better off.
Well, my friend, if you were worrying about things like being able to come back in town, might I interest you in this? And he pulls out a needle. This contains a magical tattoo. Upon attuning to it and putting it upon your skin, it allows you to disguise your features.
I don't believe in tattoos.
That could
What?
be interesting.
No,
How does that
no.
work?
How much is this needle?
Would be 100 gold pieces.
At this
Mom.
point, Orion's gonna
That's
drop
not a
his
bad
hood and
investment.
show the cat or the dog ears. Maybe we'll say. Really?
Yes. 100 gold pieces.
That might
It depends.
that might be worth the investment for you.
Maybe. It all depends what else is in here, because if it's just a tattoo, then even if it is magical, I'm not quite sure I'm ready to buy.
Well,
How long does the disguise work from that tattoo?
usually about an hour.
And how often do you have to reapply?
Oh, it just stays on. It only you can only do it once per day, but you won't have to reapply any ink.
It's a permanent tattoo that only activates once a day.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like the
I
Eldritch
know.
Claw.
That's what he's trying to figure out if it's worth it or not, because that is a lot of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and Pa would probably tan my hide if they knew I got a tattoo.
Oh, there's worse things
Well,
than
that
that.
well, Cassian, that's the good
You never
thing
met my mom,
about
Pa.
well, that's the good thing about this particular tattoo, Cassian. You can just disconnect yourself from it, and it'll turn back into that needle state, so they never see the tattoo. Am I mistaken?
Exactly.
I think you might be.
No, and it
Yep.
ain't about having a tattoo. It's about getting one. That they say it ruins the soul.
At this point,
I don't.
you just see Orion blink and stare. Like, really?
Not to.
Tyr is also going to stare at you.
I
So you
am
have
not,
a preacher and someone already cursed staring at you. That is not how that works.
This is what you're gonna do.
Oh,
A tattoo
Oh, yeah?
will not damage.
Oh yeah, you're an expert on magic.
No.
Exactly.
But,
You're not.
and he holds his arm up and lets his symbol of Tritherion dangle. I know a fair bit of what would be considered ruining the soul.
well, for Tritherion's followers, that could be true. He could be following a different god, my friend. And I do not judge those with different followings and beliefs. Do know there are some that believe that having it painting your skin or your fur, whatever you may have, enhances your soul rather than damages it.
That's when Orion's gonna blink because he has
That
a
is
freaking.
interesting.
He has markings around his eye, so he's going to blink and go, uh-huh.
Well, that is a fair point. I guess I should have considered that.
Considering
Regardless,
I have
we
markings
ain't gonna
around
make
my
you buy
eyes.
something you don't want anyways, Cassian.
It's not necessarily like a spiritual belief. It's like it was theirs, not mine, but it's the belief that they'd tan my hide if they ever found out. I just don't want to invite that trouble on myself.
You'll be fine. Far from your heart.
You ain't met my mom before.
Like I said, far from your heart. You'll be fine.
Regardless, Is there anything else of interest you may have, my good man?
I have. Well, I have shown you the boots that I managed to acquire. I have this ear horn that allows you to hear things even if you would normally be deafened.
And how does the ear horn work? Do you actually have to hold it up to your ear, or do you just need to be connected to it?
1 second. Let me see here. Oh, you have to hold it up to your ear.
Motels. I kept my.
Not so sure that how helpful that would be for me, given how many guns I tend to use.
Might be useful in the future. Might be a solid investment. Only 100 gold pieces.
At this point, Jace will elbow Tyr. Maybe we should go to the armory, check how much those runes you're looking for would cost before we buy anything else here.
That might be wise, because a couple of those runes I know can enhance my firepower. Maybe I can get a modification or two as well.
Well, I have
Increase
one
my overall
final question.
firepower.
Yes?
Would you happen to have anything for something like this? At this point, he's gonna put his hands out and is gonna start to summon freaking Rexar. Make him stand like right in front of him. Do you have anything that could fit him and could be useful for him?
Aren't you an interesting specimen? And he just kind of begins inspecting Rexar. I really have nothing to aid in your companion, good sir.
Yeah, you really should collar him. I think
You
it'd
are
be bad if he
asking
got
to
lost.
be eaten. You know that, right?
You
'Cause
keep
Rexar-
saying that, and I
Rexar
keep
says
telling
you
you.
look like a chicken tender.
You keep saying these sorts of things. I keep telling you I know how to handle a dog.
At this point, he's just gonna stand out of the way and watch Rexar just stand over and look down at him and start to drool.
Tyr
Say
is
he's
going
happy.
to step in between them slowly.
I warned you, he's not one to take being called a dog.
Don't make me come in there.
Oh, please, my good sirs, if you have problems with each other, take that outside.
No, I think Orion's being very responsible right now.
Orion is just gonna shake his head and start to walk out. I am not responsible if he eats you. That's all
Aren't
I'm
you all?
Now, do not don't attribute malice to which could be. He pauses to think of a nicer word. Ignorance.
Because you're calling something a dog. That is going to be your problem, whatever shall happen.
You look at him and you tell me
Nah.
that don't look like a dog.
The
He
fact
doesn't.
you think that something with certain features is a dog is slightly concerning, but that is a conversation we can have another day.
At this point, I'm already out the door, and Rex is just kind of looking between the door and if he wants to make a snack.
Tyr has stepped in between them. Tyr has been fairly respectful of Rexar, but Tyr's clearly not going to let Rexar make a snack out of their ally, even with what he has said.
At this point, I'm going to walk back in and go, you know little porklets give you heartburn. Let's go. And then he's going to turn and start walking away.
Tyr shakes his head. Come on, let's go to the armory.
And we start heading our way to the armory, which is where?
Yes.
It is actually much closer to the northern side and almost gets right up close to where the warehouse would be for the railroad. You
Interesting.
see it is a smith shop specifically. And it is where an old dwarf makes his trade. As you enter, he goes, don't get much visitors too often. What can I help you with?
I was wondering if you had any modifications or rune stones on hand.
Runestones. Runestones is an
And
interesting art you'll be asking about.
Tyr is going to pull his hand cannon out and set it on the counter, and he has a rune carved into the grip.
Mm.
It's something I picked up from my mother.
I can make some runes. I can apply runes as well for onto some weapons. I don't have the best of materials or the knowledge to do something do fancy and really powerful stuff, but I have a little bit of experience.
What kind of runes could you make me? And I'll reholster my pistol.
Let me see here. Give me a moment.
For reference of the rune on the
Mhm.
pistol, it is the rune for inflict wounds.
Yeah,
The death rune.
I can. And he kind of puts out some molds, pre-made molds that aren't actually runes, but have the examples of what runes he can give. These are the things I am capable of. He only has 4 available. He can bring out. He can use Hawkeye. He can make Hawkeye, Prism, Sure Shot, or Underdog.
Ooh, these are actually really good ones. I wasn't expecting all 3 of the common ones.
There's only 1 common. There's 3 uncommon.
Yeah. How much for this one? And I'm gonna point to Prism. For just the rune, I can do the install myself.
For rune itself, let's see here. For the rune itself, I could probably get that made for you for about 200 gold pieces.
All right, and what exactly does this one do?
It allows you to change the energies of a weapon. Of a weapon like a firearm or something. A rifle that shoots bullets could instead shoot lightning or fire. That sort of thing.
All right, I'll take one of these and what does this one do? And he'll point to Sure Shot.
Sure shot. 1 second, gotta find it.
Yeah, I could look myself, but I feel like that's nah. I'd rather do the interactive thing.
This one it basically places ammunition into the barrel for you rather than having to manually load it yourself.
That could be useful, but I feel my hands are fast enough. And what about this one? And I'll point to Underdog.
It improves the stopping power of your weapon, specifically against creatures that are bigger than you.
What about him? And I point out the door at Gorathax.
It
What
it
if
depends.
he were to use it?
It depends on the person using it. So, the big guy out there would have to be fighting something even bigger than him.
See. Then instead of that, can I get 2 of these prism ones?
That would be 400 gold pieces for me to make that.
I will pay the 400. I will not even haggle.
Okay. Alrighty, give me a couple moments and I can get these made real quick. Probably would take 2-3
Thank you.
hours.
Thank you kindly. So applying these runes, does that make it so you need to attune to the weapon to use the rune effects?
Let me see here.
Because it doesn't say that applying runes to your guns would do that.
I would say that you would have to attune to the weapon, yes. It turns the weapon into a attunement required.
Okay, I think that's fair, and I figured I would be asked. Or I would ask.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have a hair trigger by chance?
I can get a hair trigger. I can fix a weapon up with a hair trigger if you need it.
I just need the hair trigger itself. I can do most modifications on my own.
Oh,
No,
I see. You want an actually functioning and manufactured hair trigger.
if possible.
I mean, no, I can get that created for you. Would be easier and
How
faster.
much for that?
Would be easier and faster if you just. It would be 100 gold pieces for the item to be made.
This is gonna leave me low on gold, but I'll pay for it, and I'm going to make I'll hand him the hand cannon etched with the death rune for the hair trigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll reach in and pass my gold bag to you to cover about half of it.
Half of what?
The price of the hair trigger.
I appreciate that, Gorthak. I will need to see your hand cannon later. All right, so that leaves me in a much better spot than I wanted to be. All right, or than I was about to be. All right, cool.
How much are you taking out of my bag?
Just 50, which is half of it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Where the
Hair
hell is my pencil?
trigger and with death one.
Jace will saunter up to the counter next to Tyr with his rifle and kind of just set it on the counter. Runes, huh? What do them do?
Well, mystical art of making something that attaches to a gun. They provide extra bonuses and a bit extra abilities to the weapon. For example, the prism here, which your friend has purchased two of, if when attached to a weapon, it uh, allows you to choose what type of damage. It usually focuses on the chromatic, draconic
Oh my god. He turned his
abilities.
pistol into a Malawan model.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
I also
that is exactly what I did.
I also can give you give it a make a rune that can help in help place down deal extra damage to creatures that are bigger than you. I can also put one that allows you to not have to reload it at all. It will just apply a new round automatically. Um, there is also the let me see here. I can allow apply a rune that allows you to make a longer range attacks and stabilize the round, so that if you are firing from a long ways away, it does not inhibit you at all. Range does not inhibit your shots.
Anybody can use those.
It can be applied to any weapon, but you'd have it would make the weapon magical, and you'd have to attune to the weapon.
And I can apply the runes, so it'd be a little cheaper to buy the runes themselves.
Hey, Orion.
Hmm.
Do you have Lesser Restoration?
Let me double check.
Well, that's quite interesting. Now, John, I do
Yes.
gotta ask. Given that the gun that I use can
Mm,
also cast spells through it,
yes.
would the runes proc the same way for all my spells that I cast through the gun?
No.
Hmm.
They would
Okay.
not. They would not change the way like the spells would work the same as they always have. It
I was
would
just-
be if
yeah.
you fired the gun without using any of the spells. That's what would be affected.
I thought I'd ask because I was like,
Mm.
man, if I fire Firebolt through it and I have the one where I could change it into any of the elemental stuff, I could fire Acid Bolt. Anything.
Yeah, I do
Mhm.
have Lesser Restoration.
Okay, I won't prepare then.
Well, to be honest, I typically don't fire bullets out of the gun, but maybe. And he looks around. You got any +1 rifles?
I do not have. Well, actually, I might have something. And he kind of begins to look, go into the back, and he eventually comes out with an
A
older
+0.5 weapon.
yeah, plus
Half the
0.5.
time it doesn't have a bonus, half the time it does.
Yeah. He comes back with what looks to be a rifle. It does not have anything. It looks like a basic Winchester. He goes, I've had this thing for a while, and it is a pretty nifty weapon. This might be exactly what you were looking for. And he kind of applies it to you. It is a +1 rifle.
Oh, nice. Now I don't have to take up that one slot that I've been using to upgrade this one. And you see Jace just kind of pull the magic from the rifle, and it becomes just a regular rifle as he puts it on the counter. How much can I get for a trade-in?
If you're trading in something that is, you're just wanting to give a basic rifle for this +1.
No, basic rifle, and I'm assuming a chunk of change for the +1.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
need a basic rifle if I'm going to get that one.
I see what you're saying. One second. Give me a moment. How about this? Give me 150 gold pieces and that rifle, and I can give you this +1 one.
Good to me, pal.
Hey, Jace, I got a question about the shotgun. I
Mhm.
intend to incorporate one of those runes I bought onto it. Is that going to alter the effect that you put on it?
The shotgun? No,
Yeah.
shouldn't. My effect
That's
is
fine.
basically an external magical effect to it. Adding an additional rune just should, well, as long as you do it right, shouldn't affect with what I've put on it.
I didn't think so, but I figured I'd ask before I did it and cause a problem later.
Is that
No,
because you're not
so-
an expert on magic that you asked?
Repeat that?
Is that because you're not an expert on magic that you asked?
Correct. Magic isn't my thing.
Yeah, runes are just a different kind of magic.
You
but
seem
yeah.
very confident. Tell me what magic is then.
Peter grins. You're just mad.
You're just mad that Tyr can count to 140 in his head.
Oh, now why'd you gotta go and bring that up?
It's okay. We
Okay, yeah,
understand you
even
can't
I
count.
won't-
It's fine.
Even I won't go and bring that up. That's a little mean.
Nah, it's all right.
Apology.
It's all right. It's
That-
not
that
mean.
was
It's
just mean.
truthful. It's
That
fine.
was just mean.
Nah, you'll be all right. Far from the heart.
I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know
Alright.
nothing about plants or nothing. So you got me beat on that.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Now look what you gone and did.
I'm sorry.
Rexar says seasoning for the soul. It's good.
Okay, maybe you should keep Rexar's thoughts in your head. At least for a little while.
If I have to hear them, you shall have to hear them.
Alright, fair enough. No one wants an entity like Rexar mumbling in their head.
Well, I've still got 600 and something all gold, and I don't think them runes are up my alley. You think we should go back and get that decanter of whatever it was? That
You
thing
sure
that
you
makes
don't want
potions?
one of them runes?
Nah. When was the last time you seen me fire a bullet out of this thing? And he shakes the rifle.
Well, as you say that, you could still use these runes with them. Like sure shot means you never have to worry about reloading the gun. Hawkeye makes it so you don't have disadvantage on ranged rolls made with that weapon. Period.
Well,
Specifically at firing at long
range.
range.
that's the thing, though.
Yeah,
I'm a
long
sharpshooter.
range. Okay. And underdog, if you hit a large or larger creature, I believe you get an extra weapon die, right?
Extra D6
Or
of
an
damage.
extra damage dice. Yeah, so you could just add an extra D6 to your cantrips and stuff through your gun.
Well, he said that the
Assuming
cantrips
John
don't get
allows
affected
that.
by that.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
okay.
well, actually, what if you just use True Strike?
True strike?
That's a cantrip that does use the actual weapon bullet.
It would actually
Ah,
use the
that's
the
true.
bullet.
I believe you
Which
are
would make
correct.
which would make Prism worth it.
I do not think artificers get true strike. All I
I
have
don't
is
think
light,
you do.
mending, firebolt, and guidance.
Is that the new?
Hang
Are
on.
you looking at the new spell list?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me go look.
Hang on. I'm gonna look True Strike up specifically. True Strike, cantrip, classes. Yeah, it's Artificer, Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard have access to
it's
True
on there.
Strike.
Hold on. So
And True Strike, I can't speak all of a sudden. True Strike is always a solid one to have.
Mm-hmm. Lets you attack with intelligence.
True strike.
Yeah.
Well, whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
Yeah. Now you will have to talk with John about switching out one of your cantrips before a level up for it at this point, but it is an option
Right.
that is out there if you really want one of these prisons or one of these rooms.
Also,
Oh, that's interesting.
it's cool. You get to actually fire your gun.
That being said, my dexterity is actually higher than my intelligence.
Well, I believe
That's
it's optional.
hilarious. I think you're right. I didn't read through it again, but I think it's optional.
That's how
You
we've been
can-
doing it, at least. If not.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be fine. I don't need none of them runes. That decanter though, if what he says is true, a free healing potion every day. Honestly, that's not too bad.
Well,
That
can we
I can agree with.
Can we like move that healing potion into another bot container, or is it like disappear if he leaves that one?
That's a good question. We might want to ask him about that.
He probably doesn't know. That guy doesn't know crap about
Well,
magic.
Well, we do have a couple hours to kill while I wait on my runes to be made.
Let's go back and see them.
All right.
We
And
walk back
as we get
across
outside,
Yeah.
as we're walking back, I will look at Gorthak. I intend to put the prison room on your cannon so that you will have a little more utility with it.
And what did you say that does again?
Well, you can take just a moment to change the property of what your cannonball is going to do. For example, instead of just firing a standard plain old cannonball, you could fire a cannonball made of acid or fire or lightning.
Cool.
You can basically make it an elemental type thing, and if it proves to be whatever we're fighting proves to be resilient to whatever elemental effect you're doing, you can shut it off or switch it on the fly.
Cool.
Yeah. You want me to send you the description for that for later, for when we get the chance
Yes,
to
please.
actually implement it? All right.
Because at third level, I also get things for that.
Here we go. Fire, lightning, poison, acid, or cold are the damage types you can change it to.
And it's just changing the damage type. It's not
Yeah, it's still
adjusting how many dice or anything like that.
No, it just changes your damage type. So instead of doing like regular piercing or blunt force damage, you now deal acid damage when you hit with it.
Okay,
Mhm.
neat.
So, you return to the boutique. The shop owner smiles. Welcome back, friends. Done with your Fiore and the armory.
Yeah, waiting on a couple of things to be made. Figured we'd come back and look around a little more. My friends were interested in a couple of your wares, I believe.
Change your mind about some of these wares that I hold.
Thumbs over to the decanter that makes potions.
Yes. Would you like to buy it? It should be about
Well,
400 gold pieces.
Cass had a good question. Can we pour anything out of that? Say, if it made a potion, can we pour that into a different bottle?
You should be able to pour it, but I believe its magical properties goes away if not drinking in a full day.
Well, it's still helpful, honestly. 400?
Yes, 400 for the for this small, useful little flask.
Hmm. What other potions did he say that could be made in it?
It provides. It is possible. A potion of climbing.
Potion of climb.
Those are the magical stuff. It can either provide a potion of healing or potion of climbing, but it also allows for olive oil or ale.
Hmm. It doesn't require attunement, right?
It does require attunement.
It does?
Yes, it does.
Oh, fuck that. Never mind. Goes to reach for it. It requires attunement. Hell no. You can keep it.
Oh well, somebody else will enjoy it.
You know, you can give it to other party members. You don't have to have it attuned to just yourself.
That's true. But I'm the one paying for it.
Well, then I don't know what to tell you because
Might I
once
interest
you
you
become
in
stronger, you might be able to use it.
Might I interest you in the tattoo?
No,
A
I think
different
I'm
one?
good.
A
As
different
tempting
one?
as it was.
Oh, that one. Never mind.
Or how about these boots? They allow you to
What?
fly for a time.
Those also require attunement?
No,
No. Well, how much are the boots?
these boots would be about 100 gold pieces.
Hmm.
Mind you, make sure your feet are on solid ground again.
Those would not fit Gorthax, would they?
No, they would not.
Ah,
He pointedly does not wear shoes.
No,
Turn.
something about the clawed tips of your feet says you should.
Jace turns around. Well, what the hell did you do with them boots that I gave you? You know, the ones that's supposed to teleport you 15 foot backwards?
Oh, I forgot about that. Oops. Shit.
It depends on the item because sometimes it can equip even if you are large because it can sometimes shape to their foot.
I did
Of
make
that
them
person.
specifically so that Gorthax could wear them.
Okay,
So
cool.
then,
Cool.
yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
I completely forgot about those. They are written down on my sheet, but I forgot.
Shame. Get the bell of shame.
Yes. Hey. Should we say they're just foot wraps?
I'll say they're like sandals almost.
Cool.
They
But
were
they've got
built.
the around your ankle.
They were built for your anatomy, Gorthak.
Oh,
Yeah.
please, not Crocs.
Yes, they are Crocs.
I do not need to infest this multiverse. with
Okay, fine
No
then. They're
Crocs.
hey dudes.
Ew, that's worse.
I will not stand for this fucking Croc slander. Crocs are amazing.
You do, of
Oh,
course,
you
realize that
would-
hey dudes
you
are made by
would
Crocs.
wear
That's why I said it.
Yes, I know.
See, I
Can
don't wear.
confirm, she wears
I don't
Crocs
wear those
everywhere.
They're
disgusting
so
things.
fucking comfortable.
I don't wear those disgusting things. I will wear flip flops to the day I die.
I would honestly rather go barefoot.
Oh, I basically am. That's why I wear flip flops.
All right,
Okay.
guys. Sidetrack.
See.
Back on topic.
Yeah.
Back on topic.
Anyway.
So,
Yeah, for 100 gold, flying boots, I mean, that could be pretty useful.
Yes.
And they
Again-
don't require attunement.
they do not. But again, I must warn you from my experience, just make sure your feet are on the ground when you're done flying.
Oh, trust me, I know how that means. Usually I can only fly for about, taps the chin, a minute at a time before you fall to the ground.
Oh, about 6 seconds.
6?
Yes.
What the fuck's the point of the flying?
Ah. They are the Legend of Zelda hover boots.
They will
Yeah.
allow you to move through the air, but after about 6 seconds, the magic gives way and you fall.
Okay, that's not flying. That's falling.
That's jumping out over a cliff and then falling down afterwards.
I have tested these, and it's a little bit more of flying than anything else. It's as if you were given the wings of a chicken.
Then that is definitely falling.
Then you can keep your chicken wings, sir.
Oh, I was gonna say I could give you
I mean-
a boost.
I mean, even a chicken can fly for a little bit.
13 seconds.
Just turns around. Yeah, but I can fly for a little bit, about 10 times as long as them boots can, and it costs $3.99.
All right, I guess we're done shopping then.
I guess you're done shopping then.
Yeah, I've got to go back and collect my runes when they're done, and then I've got to spend a little bit of time actually applying those 2 runes to Gorathak's cannon and my hair trigger hand cannon,
Which, Jace
and then we have to attune to them.
Jace now has a free open slot for something. He does go over to Cass and
I
says,
just filled up.
Hmm?
I just filled up.
Filled up on what?
My attunement
Attunement
slots.
slots? Damn it. Never mind.
Yep. My good old luck stone, my cloak of protection, and now my shield.
Let's see. What else could I do then? Ooh, I know what I could do. You know, Tyr, while you're working on that cannon, could I also maybe work on that for a little bit?
Sure, what you got in mind?
Well, you have a weapon of warning. Gorthax gets hit a lot. I'm thinking about making his cannon shiny. Basically, what I'd
Making
be
what?
giving him is a dazzling weapon, which he could use every time he gets hit as a reaction. He could try and blind the person who's hit him.
Damn, how many times you can do that?
Let me go look up the stat for that real quick.
That is a neat effect.
It is a neat effect. And it would help you since you constantly get hit.
I hope everyone
Changing-
realizes that the Cannoneer subclass I have is going to do very interesting things with all these adjustments to the cannon.
Yeah.
Well,
you know,
look,
you mean the
you
cannon
got
class you're
2
gonna have?
You
ain't got shit
have
yet.
2 tinkerers who are like, you wanted a cannon, we're gonna give you a motherfucking cannon. I don't know what you expected to happen. here.
So if I gave him the dazzling weapon property, the cannon would become a +1 weapon. It would you can take a bonus action to have it shed bright light within 30-foot radius and dim light within an additional 30-foot radius.
Hey,
He
my
finally gets a
life source
flashlight!
solved.
The weapon has 4 charges. You can take a reaction to immediately after being hit by an attack roll to expend one of the weapon's charges and force the attacker to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the attacker has the blinded condition until the end of its next turn.
That is
Nice.
perfect, honestly.
And it gains 1d4 expended charges daily at dawn.
That would be excellent.
We're kidding Gorathax's cannon out. Gorathax was like, hey, I want the thing. And we both went all in.
I mean, in 2 levels, I get to switch out the shell for something special anyway. Now I've got a blinding cannon itself. I can fire,
Yes.
potentially, fire
Flashlight
a
cannon.
flashbang, a napalm shot, a propelled shot, and a stunning shell. That can all be acid, fire, lightning?
Yep.
Yes.
Acid,
So
fire,
this-
lightning, poison, cold.
So we're just making a real tank.
Cold. Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
give him
where-
shell different ammunition.
Yeah. We are turning you into the world's first war crime. Walking war crime, mind you.
So, someone queue
You
up
underestimate
Yes Man
how old
from
war crimes
Fallout.
are.
Someone queue up Fallout
was-
New Vegas's Yes Man. We have options.
Yes, we do.
Gorthax
Ah.
walks in town. That is an omen. Somebody is about to die.
Oh, John, did you get
All right,
the art?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Uh.
I will be adding the prism to my sawed-off shotgun. So I have a hair trigger hand cannon with the death rune, and the Aurora +1 sawed-off shotgun of warning.
Nice.
Can I say the guns with the prism in them also like have a kind of aurora that flows through the metal thanks
Yeah.
to the prism?
Yes.
Yeah. So your cannon and my sawed-off shotgun both glow with an aurora. Yes, I like this. All right, I'm gonna assume that's gonna take the rest of our day to actually do and be able to attune to.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
Well, an hour or two.
By the
attune.
way,
Mhm.
well, yes, but I have to apply the rune, which is gonna take an hour
Oh,
itself.
valid.
Then
valid.
attune to it. Plus, we have to wait for the runes to be made because he said that would take 2 or 3 hours.
Mhm.
For anyone who's wondering why I wanted the hair trigger effect, I can now add my proficiency bonus to my initiative
Initiative.
rolls as long as to my initiative rolls as long as I fire my hand cannon on my turn, and I have to do that if I add my initiative. So now I have advantage on initiative, and I can add my proficiency bonus.
John, I'm sorry. I'm sending you one more edit. Give me a sec.
How dare you?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person.
Like this.
Where are you?
I've just
There
been
you
sleeving my Killian deck while you all do the shopping.
Hold on. I have just realized there may be a flaw in my plan.
Oh?
Yeah.
What plan?
How many attunement slots do you have, Gorithax?
I have one open.
That dazzling weapon would take your last.
Oh, that dazzling weapon was gonna take it when I turned that into a
Wait, hold on,
an Aurora
on,
hand
hold on,
an
hold on,
Aurora
hold on.
cannon.
Hold,
Yes.
Hold.
Hold.
Holding.
The great axe is no longer a great axe of warning, is it?
Yeah.
No.
It no longer is
No,
taking
it's
a
not.
slot.
And that's not taking up a slot, so I have two.
Oh,
No, it's just a standard +3 axe now.
Fucking
So
yeah.
don't let someone steal that from you, please.
Yeah,
Let
tie
that-
that thing to yourself.
I don't think anybody could pick that up and walk away with it if they wanted to.
I think someone definitely could.
I think someone definitely could. Yeah.
There would be
I
a
think
there would
Strahd von
be a
Zarvich
lo-
could.
There would be a long trail in the sand that we could
Now-
follow.
Now I just have an image. We're in the middle of a shootout. Gorthax firing a cannon. And all of a sudden, Gorthax feels his axe move off of his back, looks back, and sees Strahd just looking over this +3 axe in one hand.
Strahd comes out of
How
the
did-
cannon.
He comes right out of the barrel and just stares you down.
That is a
Oh,
nice little
I
axe you
would
have
like
there.
to put forth the suggestion for any wild magic effect, add one that is just Strahd von Zarvich appears.
Yeah.
Oh god, that would be terrifying.
Within 30 feet of you, Strahd von Zarvich
A picture of Strahd von Zarvich appears.
No, it's just
No,
Strahd, but
there's-
he's really chill.
No, there are
Stone
two
off his
effects. There are two effects that could happen. You get the real Strahd, or you get a signed picture of Strahd.
painting.
Yes, a signed painting of Strahd himself. Okay, we need to stop having ADHD gremlin moments.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, y'all
all ADHD,
All the time.
all the time.
Do we want more?
Thinking of which, Tyr, somebody approaches you. It is a younger gentleman, human. He goes, message for you, sir, and hands you a piece of paper.
I'll read it.
It is a small letter directed to you specifically, Tyr, requesting, giving an invitation for you to join Kelly at a restaurant.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Not
fuck no, I did not just get that.
You just got that.
At what point in the day am I handed this fucking thing?
It's after you guys returned to the boutique.
The what?
The
Yes,
boutique.
but at lunch, at like what time of day?
It's probably like afternoon after lunch. Normally,
Okay.
what lunch would be.
So Kelly's in the city.
He's inviting you to lunch, or a kind of lunch, at a restaurant.
This the kind of lunch where we get shot up.
Who knows?
Well, no, this is in public city where he's meant to be the sheriff. He's not sheriff yet. I doubt he's going to try to jeopardize
Yeah.
that by starting a firefight.
Is this
Unless
the kind of lunch where we get shot up and blamed for starting it?
there we go. Catching on.
I mean, the guy's done some pretty nefarious stuff before. That wasn't very
He
honorable.
has.
So that he might do it again. To us.
I'm going. There's a long pause, and he does let the others read the note before he speaks up. I'm going.
Have a name of the restaurant he wants to meet at?
Yeah.
I will
Where-
note, since this is before we went back to pick up the runes, I am down a hand cannon because he's working on that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want to wait, maybe?
I'm not going intending to fight. If he tries
Well-
to pick something, I don't intend to fire a single round. Hard to blame someone when there's no gunfire from that side.
You want to go alone?
I'm not sure what the wiser decision here would be.
Don't go.
It'd be good to have backup. However, I also don't want a full-blown firefight breaking out once we see him.
I don't prefer to use guns, so I guess I could follow along anyway.
I don't think it would look good if we started attacking the sheriff.
He ain't the sheriff yet. That's not till tomorrow.
If we attack the soon-to-be sheriff.
I don't intend to fight him.
Fixed it.
In fact, if a fight breaks out at all, my intention is to just leave. I doubt he'll give up any information, but he is inviting us to go and inviting me to go and sit down with him. I'm going to guess this might have to do with what happened with who used to be the high priest. I'm sure he's heard about the incident by now, and I'm sure he's heard about what I've called that man. Which means I've called into question whether Tritherion has truly given him his blessing or not. That is a big
Tyr,
thing.
Tyr, I got You're important to us, and we care about you. We're gonna back you up, but does that church really care about what you said?
The high priest is going to care what I said. Well, the former high priest. I don't consider him a high priest anymore.
I mean,
He's the only one that heard me say it.
why would he care if one person started saying he wasn't worthy?
Because not only did I say he wasn't worthy, I told him Tritherion had abandoned that church. If any true follower of Tritherion makes his way through that church and realizes it, it's going to cause a shitstorm.
But how would they realize it?
Same way I did. You don't feel the presence of Tritherion there anymore.
Can all followers of Tritherion feel that? And it's like, you didn't feel that at first. It
took
you
me
said you felt that
me
after-
quite a while.
Yeah. It's like,
All it takes is just some of the devout. Or one man's words leaving such a remark on the wind. Word like that can spread like wildfire. The more people hear it, the worse the situation will become for the church branch here.
so why wouldn't he kill you if you went and saw him then? If you
Because
said you're
killing
such
me
a
isn't
problem
going
for
to-
him?
Killing me in public before he's sheriff is going to end very poorly for him, and he knows it. What he's
if he
probably
just-
going to do is offer me a deal of some sort to leave him alone and to maybe leave the city and never come back. And he'll, quote unquote, forgive our transgressions against his gang. Is probably something along the lines of what he's planning.
And if you don't take the deal, then what?
He'll let us walk out for the time being, but as soon as he becomes sheriff, he will likely try to put a bounty on us.
I just don't think it's not going to end well, but okay.
It probably ain't, but ignoring them also wouldn't end well neither. Coming to this will at least show we're willing to talk things out, showing we're willing to put in effort. If we're willing to work to at least some degree, it gives us more time to figure out what exactly we can do. Because right
Oh,
now, we're
that's fine.
stuck.
Oh, that's real smart to you.
Not so much smart as we don't have much of a choice. Either we go, show we're willing to dance, or we ignore it, and, well, he comes after us full force. At least showing up might give us a little more time. Probably not much, but it'll be something. I would appreciate you all coming, but I'm not going to make anyone go and look at this man. Especially if you feel like you wouldn't be able to restrain yourself. And I don't blame you one bit if that's how you feel.
You get
The earth rumbles
you got
around
me.
Gorback.
I did it. I cast thaumaturgy.
He did it. He did it.
Alright. If you're coming to meet Mr. Kelly, then come along. If not, I'll meet back up with you when I go to pick up my runes. And I'm gonna start towards the restaurant.
I'll follow.
Alrighty. How many of
You hear a
y'all are
boom.
following?
Boom, boom.
I guess
That's
everyone
all.
is going.
Jace does not follow immediately. He waits for a bit, but he has a different plan.
Right now, Orion is pretty much standing in a corner arguing with the freaking big old fuzzy demon.
Like, is
As it
it summoned
repeats.
or in your head?
No,
Because
it's
this gives
there.
two different pictures.
It is there. He has been out. He has not gone away.
Mhm.
I am
Okay.
legit arguing with him.
You know what? Jace will walk over to you then. You know, if you don't want to go in the restaurant, I plan to do some Overwatch if you want to go sit on a rooftop again.
Well, that's probably for the best, considering that this fuzz bucket wants to eat every single one of them in that restaurant. The
That's
term
fair.
bloodbath is an understatement of what he is picturing and sending into my head.
Could I have heard their
Yum.
plan?
And what Jace is doing is he probably knows where the restaurant is. He wants to
Mhm.
find the building that is about 400 to 500 feet away, overlooking the restaurant, and set up.
Mhm.
Since he's a sharpshooter, he has up to. Or how long does the rifles fire?
The rifle's range.
I've got it pulled up in another tab. Hang on a second.
I got it pulled up as well. 150 short range and 450 long.
Then he finds a building 300 feet away, you know, at an angle
Mhm.
overlooking the restaurant,
Yeah.
where he sets up so he can fire down if, you know, a chase ensues.
Yeah.
I would like to help. I would like to help in this because I have a ranged weapon with a short range of 300 feet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You can go ahead.
I thought you were following me.
Well,
Also,
Okay.
tier specified. Tier specified. Even if a fight breaks out, he doesn't intend to fight. He intends to leave. So there's no accusation any shots were fired by him or his side.
you tell
I'm
me
going
you can see
to-
somebody 200 feet away firing from a rooftop.
I'm going to offer
I'm
to.
saying it doesn't matter what I see because it's how they're gonna frame it.
They're gonna frame it however they want, anyways.
Tyr, do you have like pockets or bags?
Tyr has a backpack and his quote unquote leather armor is a duster. An actual duster for horseback riding, so it does
Yeah,
have
does-
fairly large pockets.
Now,
Okay,
that
it has
being
large
Are you gonna,
pockets.
are you gonna be a
Then-
mouse?
No, I don't have. I can't wild shape into a mouse. I wild shape into a scorpion.
Mhm.
That being said, Gorthax probably
Well,
wouldn't look good in a
that's interesting.
restaurant. Rexar probably
Put me
wouldn't
in
look
your
good in a
pocket.
restaurant. So we just find a place where we can overwatch the building and make sure that you're at least okay.
Mhm.
Sure. I'll lean down, put my hand down so you can
Yeah.
climb into it, and I will let you into my duster pocket.
Thank you.
Yeah. Jesus.
Don't
So-
worry, I'm not like the
Alright.
scorpion. I'm not like the scorpion from Tales.
I will.
You
put the
better
new-
hope not.
Yeah, I don't think Gorthak would fit in. I put his new art in character concept.
Mhm.
So the three of us go find a building, and
Mhm.
those two go into the restaurant.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
the restaurant has seating out in the open, and you do find that Kelly is sitting out waiting for you. Tyr. He is a human male, dark bushy mustache, Caucasian skin. As he looks up at you, he gives a nod. It do be my pleasure to be meeting you for the first time. I believe you're Tyr, correct?
Here will sit down. I am. You must be Mr. Kelly.
The infamous.
The man-made monster.
Yes. Now, where are your friends?
They decided they weren't sure they could meet you and hold their temper. I did give them them the option to join me or not, but I did not want a fight breaking out. If
That
you're
is
willing to
fair.
talk, I see it as a good sign for the time being.
Well,
Let's not jeopardize that.
I have made some orders, made some assumptions. I hope you like cheese. And
Cheese is fine.
not too long after, a waitress comes out with a platter, like a charcuterie platter of cheeses, crackers, and meats. Just
Those are
something,
expensive.
just something to talk over. Trust me, makes things easier. I've always done this
I
with
get the
those
feeling.
those I've considered worthy opponents.
Worthy opponents.
The world
I'm
is
simply
changing.
I'm simply a backwater preacher who got pissed off because something your men did and just started pulling at the thread.
The regrettable, unfortunate choice of having to do do what I can, do what I needed to. I had no pleasure in having to kill Father Brown, and I explicitly said if we even had to, do not make it a spectacle.
I think they failed to follow that directive when I found Father Brown beaten to death on the steps of the church, Tritherian's holy grounds.
It was never my intention for Father Brown to be treated with such indignity. But some of these brigands, you know how it is, can't handle, can't really be trusted, and honestly, some of them, those brigands are better to be shot. Anyways, you gave them what was coming to them, which I thank you for.
Yet you still not only enlisted them, but ordered them to do heinous things.
Heinous things to complete the purposes needed.
And what purposes were those? Running people out for the railroad?
The
Stealing
railroad.
artifacts?
I don't know exactly what the railroad has planned, but they wanted some kind of dark. They're trying to touch into some kind of dark power. And since I have, since you've ruined the plan so far, we've had to shift to actual legal action.
Actual legal methods. And pray tell what kind of legal method would allow them to touch something like this.
I wouldn't be able to tell you quite how they're planning to do it. However, that's not what I plan on talking with you about. The reason I wanted to get in touch with you is because it has come to my attention that many of the boys that were supposed to be coming in haven't gotten the message.
That'd be correct.
Well, it was their last chance in order to do so. And if by tomorrow none of them come, they remain outlaws. And they cannot be pardoned or brought onto the force as part of the peacekeeping corps that I intended to make. So naturally that
corps.
Naturally that puts us in a bind. I'm gonna need help from adventurers such as yourselves. Now I can make you official deputies, which you could answer to me for, or you could just act as adventurers and bounty hunters. I don't care which. But I'm gonna need help rounding up the mess that's left behind after the Kelly gang is officially dissolved.
Well, Mr. Kelly, I don't see why you think we'd be willing to take orders from the man that caused all of my companions so much strife.
Mm. Because the person who's your enemy isn't just me. Have you ever heard the saying, keep your enemies close? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer?
I have. In this case, I can make a list. I've got you. I've got the railroad company and whatever fucked up shit they were doing in that goddamn clock tower, plus the summoning arts they're attempting. And then there's the president, who inexplicably, for some reason, has pardoned you and allowed you to be sheriff. Then there's the current person in charge of this branch of Tritherion, who has supposedly also given you a spiritual pardon.
I think you'll find that your enemy is more just the railroad company than anything else. Now that I'm being appointed as sheriff and as leader of a peacekeeping corps within the UFPF, I intend to take my job very seriously. So that means I do intend to no longer cause so much heinous acts. However, I will be needing help dealing with the remnants of what was there, what we once were. Think of it as an opportunity to get closer to the railroad company so you can find out what's going on the inside.
So you want us to round up your former gang, put them down like the mutts they are, in hopes that we might maybe be able to figure out a little more information on what the railroad company is doing and why they're shelling out so much money to the president and the Church of Tritherion here.
The way I see it, the railroad company is just a big company designed to get what they want done. I don't know their end goal plans, but it can't be. It's not necessarily the best. Sometimes I think it's. I don't know. I'm not the smartest of men. I just knew what duty befell me, and this is the exact sort of thing that I was concerned our country was getting to. They have all the power now. They can buy anyone off, and disappear those who can't be bought off.
Yeah, here I see it with my friends somewhere in this town, probably still shopping, because Tyr didn't see where they went.
Yeah.
Cuts
And-
to down scope as I'm up on a building. Man, I wonder what they're talking about.
There's-
sneezes.
I have binoculars reading lips.
There's cheese
So-
and crackers and meats all on the table.
I'm reading lips. That's what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Tyr is, while irritable, surprisingly calm when talking to Kelly.
Mhm.
You really think, yet they failed to put us down.
So far.
as we've been steadily pulling at the strings.
Maybe you'll
The
be the ones to
kidnappings,
act.
the dis-
Maybe you'll be the
the
ones to blow
kidnappings,
everything wide open and be the heroes. Who knows?
There seems to be a misunderstanding. Not one of us is doing this because we want to be heroes.
I have a question,
Yeah.
John.
Yes?
I've been able to listen to this whole thing.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, you're in my pocket.
Can I get a read on like how genuine or are there any signs of potentially nervousness or frustration or how does it feel like he's stalling or that
Make-
he's got any animosity for us?
Make an insight check.
I would also like to make this insight check. I've been so into the role play, I haven't stated I do want to be making these. But yeah, Tyr is highly suspicious and does have good insight. So I would also
John-
like to make this.
John, do I get advantage for being a pest and trying to read my fellow pest?
No.
No.
21.
Nice.
15 plus 6.
That's a
21.
25.
25. Okay.
Nice.
pretty
You do not detect fear or stalling. You detect a little bit of frustration when he talks about the railroad company,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't sense any animosity towards any of you
Okay.
at the moment. It feels like it's one of those. It feels like, weirdly enough, he switched sides all of a sudden, and you're not sure what you're more suspicious of. The fact that this guy can just so casually talk about taking rounding up and dealing with the people who were once his allies, or the fact that he seems to be genuinely looking to be a responsible sheriff. You're not sure what unsettles you the most about these things.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
So it
feel
seems like there's
nervous.
a possibility.
Y-
It's not like entirely shut out that he might want to turn a new leaf. Is that what you said?
It feels to
Or-
you that, like,
or that he's just really mad at the
Mm.
railroad company.
you get a dark feeling that whatever his purposes are, he, like it's one of those feelings like he
Oh, you're
maybe
that bad.
yeah, you're that bad
Like
of a
a bad
person.
guy going like, "Oh, you're that kind of bad."
You're that kind of bad person that you can switch up your what you're doing and actually
no.
act proper rather than and he's
No, I was asking,
Mhm.
is it like he's like level 3 bad, and he realized the railroad company's like a level 10 bad? Is he pulling out of the game because
You feel like he's
over his
not.
head?
No, I don't think
Okay.
you
Okay.
feel like he's not pulling out of the game. He's still part of the game, but his goals are different. Like he's working towards his goals even if even if he's acting as a sheriff.
Okay. Thank you.
So, I am not trying to. I'm not trying to say anything, or I'm not even trying. I sometimes mix up my words. I apologize. The simple thing is, I am going to need some help because I just don't have the manpower to deal with those the Kelly gang. This can
Your gang.
yes, the Kelly gang. Since there's not gonna be any members of the Kelly gang coming to actually become part of the Peace Corps, we're going to have to deal with them as criminals. Now, you can either be deputized and work for me, or I will be putting up bounties for the Kelly gang and presenting you with jobs to deal with them. The bounties will be dead or alive. We'd prefer them alive so they can actually face their face trial and be publicly hanged. But that's we're going to actually have to deal with them how we can. Things will be easier if you and your group become part of the Peace Corps, honestly.
I doubt any of my friends would be willing to join your Peace Corps. I only follow Tritherion myself. We're willing to continue as bounty hunters as we have in the past and hunt down gangs as we have already been doing. I cannot guarantee we are willing to bring them in alive if we do not have to, as I'm not sure we trust that these individuals would not end up in the railroad's hands for whatever they were doing with the bodies.
That is fair, honestly. But I wanted to present you with this option because individuals like you tend to get their hands into things, and sometimes whenever your hands get when you're pushing your hands into things that don't belong in, you get yourselves in trouble. My worry is you might be getting yourself in a bit of trouble where I legally cannot consider you as allies and have to put bounties up for you and yourselves, which I do not want to have to do.
And why do you think that? We've not done anything that's broken any laws.
Not yet. Just call it a hunch.
Nor do we intend to.
Just let me call it a hunch.
I have another question for you,
Yeah?
Mr. Kelly. Why the sudden change in attitude?
My attitude hasn't changed.
You went from being in the military to being dishonorably discharged for refusing to do atrocious things. And then you turned around and created a gang and done those atrocious things anyway. And now, here you sit before me, wanting to be sheriff and actually try to do the right thing.
Not wanting to be sheriff, becoming a sheriff. I'm actually... I figured after I was discharged, I figured maybe I wasn't the one to actually be the righteous individual to stand up to the wrongdoings. And I figured, well, in all the stories that I remember, heroes came up out of great adversity and oppression to strike down those that oppressed and made things better. I just
You're
figured.
telling me you took up the mantle of the worst gang leader that this country has seen, simply to try and create your own version of heroes that you could use to take down the corruption.
I don't mean to kid anyone. I just figured if I accelerated things, maybe it would produce stronger heroes. After all, there's no forgiving what I've done. It was the railroad
No, there
company.
isn't.
It was the railroad company that was buying off the orders to kill those innocents back when I was discharged.
And are you willing to publicly state this?
I'll happily state it. Here's the thing, though. Change in public opinion will be more will not be the thing to. It'll be harder than just having some people state that the railroad company is behind horrible things. After all, the
No,
railroad
we need
company
more proof.
the railroad company has all the news. The railroad company has all the convenience. People will blindly follow convenience.
That's true.
So,
Well, Mr. Kelly, we'll take the bounties. We'll do as we have for the time being. And so long as we are sure you're remaining on the right side of the law, we will back off you for the time being. First chance we get, you step 1 foot over that line of corruption again, and we will take that opportunity. You've done a lot of heinous things. And I can't forgive those, and I don't think Tritherion can either. However, it is
so-
currently not my place to deal with this.
So tempted to put a cannonball shot right over his left shoulder.
Please don't. That would
And
destroy
remove
the
his
building.
shoulder?
yes,
Now,
and
Is this gonna be like Modern Warfare 1 where the fucking 50 BMG takes the guy's arm off?
and even if you purposely miss, you're going to hit the shop behind him.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah,
why I said I was tempted. I'm not gonna do it.
And just because
Good.
I'm lip reading for you does not mean you get to go ballistic and kill things.
Oh, have you been speaking
Yeah.
aloud? What
Yes,
has been
he is literally lip reading what is going on
Ooh.
and telling you
Oh.
specifically with the cannon to not fire.
Oh, I'm seething.
So,
Oh yeah.
would you all like to be my deputies? That's my question.
We will not be your deputies. I'm sorry, but I don't think a single one of us could willingly work directly under the man who's done so much to wreck our lives.
That's fair.
However, we will take the bounties, and we will help wipe up the Kelly gang because they need to be put down regardless. And we will continue our investigations in the legal manner we have up to this point. It's easier said than done, as you're well aware, though.
Very
Being
true.
on the legal side makes it much harder.
Very
Like to
true.
Give the wall behind Kelly a fresh new coat of paint.
Still.
No.
Oh no, Tyr very much wants to, but he's not.
So, the ceremony will be tomorrow night. It'll be late in the evening, so the stars are out. I suggest you come and join. Be a part of the festivities. There will be food and drink freely available, courtesy of the railroad company, of course. And the day
I do
after,
not
you'll
know
be
that-
seeing new bounties put up on the board.
We will look at the bounties, but I do not promise we will show up for your coronation. Bad blood and all. Don't want to ruin your day. And I don't think the current leader of this branch would be too keen to see me and my ilk at the moment.
It would please me to no end to discomfort the cowards that let this sort of thing happen.
We shall see. I have to go pick up some gear and find my friends. Let them know about our conversation and our current agreement.
Mhm.
None of us will target you, as I've said. Stay on the right side of the law this time, and we won't have any right to touch you.
We both know that'll end
True.
up changing. It's all fun and
stay.
it's all fun and good until the law becomes unjust.
So you know full well you ain't gonna be able to stay on the straight and narrow unless, as long as the railroad company is running things. Then
I know where I'm headed. I hope you know where you are.
I do. And when we get to that final stand, just know I don't hate you. You've done many horrible things, but it ain't my place to judge you for what you've done. I leave that to others.
250 feet away. I hate you.
I'll hate you
I
plenty.
hate your ass deeply.
Oh,
Anyway.
you're not the only one. I more than hate you. Rex will be chewing on your marrow before long.
Anyway, it is at this point where we're going to have have a break. Go.
Yep. I need to take the dogs out now.
Mhm.
They've been pestering me to go out this entire conversation with Kelly. I will be back.
Now, since we're on break, let me grab these collector cards that I acquired today.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I misunderstood what was in the package that I bought.
Mm-hmm.
I bought an item that was worth $45 from GameStop, and I had assumed there was going to be a collection of boosters in it. There was a single booster.
You bought a collector's booster, didn't you?
Did.
I also bought a collector's booster today, and I now have 2 Japanese cards.
I have a single Japanese card.
What is it? Did you look it up?
I ran it through Google Translate. Let me find it again.
Just send an image. I'll find it for you.
Hang on. I gotta. What the hell? Where'd my phone go?
I got Into the Warrens and Return the Favor.
I think this is Return from the Battlefield.
What color is it?
It's X and 2 white.
X and 2 white. Okay. By color.
It's angels reaching down to men in the ocean.
Let me see if I can find that real quick.
Yeah, you can turn flash
X and
off.
1 white. X and 2 white. Oh, I found it. Return to the ranks. It has Convoke and return X target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Yeah, it's a beautiful card.
Yeah,
Don't get me
that's
wrong.
pretty.
I need to get some sleeves for it. Like, immediately.
I actually might use my my Return the Favor one. The Into the Warrens is a 4 mana storm card that summons two 1/1 goblins.
I got some interesting cards in here. The Melancholic Poet, the Stone Docent we already know about, Stadium Tidal Mage, Wild Hypothesis, Topiary Lecturer, Spectacular Sky Whale, Transcendent Archaic, and I got some of those full art cards too. I got 3 of those, the pretty full arts.
Mm-hmm.
Bring to Light, Pick Your Poison, and Royal Treatment. And Royal Treatment is a foil.
What I want to get Quandrix the Proof. Because I think that would be funny to give all my instants and sorceries Cascade.
Xena, I have a card that would go well in your pest deck if it isn't already.
What?
Gorma the Gullet.
Yes, I have that.
Okay, yeah.
Gorma
Yeah,
the
oh
Gullet.
yeah. Xena,
Very
I got you a foil black that I'm holding on to.
See, I have
A
a
foil
black.
borderless. It's a
Oh, but
foil
I do not have
borderless
the foil.
black.
That is a very nice one.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that for when you get down here. I got the one Elder Dragon that I wanted the most. I'm happy.
You got
Which
I
one
also
is that?
got 2 Emeritus of Ideation and 2 Emeritus of Conflict. So if anyone wants to trade Emeritus, I'm looking for the Woe and the Rebirth, I believe. And
I'm back.
the white one. Welcome back.
What I missed?
Just talking magic.
Magic card talks.
Carly and I
Ah.
I actually spent only like $30 on it at Walmart. However,
Well,
all the cards in it
GameStop.
were bent. Not like bent, like hard bent, but like warped, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, but also I got that Planeswalker you got, Billy.
nice.
Rallic guest speaker, I
Yeah.
believe is what he's called.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, Riley, in your collector's booster, did it have a token card?
Yes, it had a foil token card.
Do you remember what the token was of?
It was green, I think. Might have been a green cat.
I got a boar and a frog lizard.
I got a cat and something else on the back.
And it's the boar that was obviously a Spartan warrior, because his
This
armor's
is-
next to him.
So what are we doing next, by the way?
You have that that meeting between the centaurs and the
Yeah.
herring
Railroad
gun.
workers.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to facilitate a raid as soon as I'm done fixing up my weapon and Gorathak's cannon.
Pretty much.
Also, I would like to point out, it brings me such joy as a player of D&D to picture. I assume we got onto like a 2-story building.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a raised position.
Yes.
It brings me such joy to picture my fellow party members I don't know, rigging some way to climb up to the top with ropes or pitons or some acrobatic
flying up.
bullshit, or
Mhm.
flying up. And Gorthak just takes a running jump.
So
Man's
how
got
exactly
hops.
do you determine? Yeah, how exactly do you determine your jump?
I've posted it.
Yes.
Okay,
High
so
jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to +3 plus your strength mod. If you move at least
Okay.
10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, that's your calculation flat. 3 plus your strength mod. If you make a standing
it?
high jump, you can only get half that distance.
Hmm.
That's your feet off
So
the
just-
ground.
So just 3
Oh.
plus strength modifier.
By the way, Carly, I got one of the Strixhaven special arts of Veil of Summer.
Nice.
It's really pretty.
However, when you either way, each foot you clear off the ground costs a foot of movement. GM can allow you to make a strength athletics at their discretion to jump higher than normal.
Yes.
You can also extend your arms half your height above yourself during the jump. Thus, you can reach above you a distance equal to the height of the jump plus 1.5 times your height. So actually, I need to adjust that. Because that would be not adding 6.5, that'd be adding 13 feet and then 6.5. So add another 13 feet 2 inches to the 22.
Hmm.
Gorthak can reach a ledge above him that is 35 feet and change.
Oh yeah, I got more of those spell pierces, Billy.
Nice.
You got more spell pierces?
Yeah, if you want to trade
The
or
full
something.
art ones?
Yep, the special art one. Yeah, the alternate art.
I'm not sure I have anything you'd really be interested in.
But yes. The massive build that comes with being a Tarrasque-born doubles all jump calculations. So I didn't include like the arm reach edition,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
it just doubles the 8 to a 16-foot running jump.
Hmm.
I have mobility. Plenty of mobility.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So are we not going to discuss that whole Are we not going to have a whole conversation about...
You guys can have a conversation about the conversation after the conversation.
I agree with the bounty hunter decision and not working under him.
Yes. Same.
And it's like, you know, enemy of our enemy is our friend. He can help us for now deal with a lot of things we kind of already wanted to deal with, and then we can get rid of him later.
Yes, that is exactly why Tyr phrased things the way he did. And he made it very clear that the moment we get the opportunity and Kelly steps outside the law, like I know he's going to have to, we are going to take him down.
Yeah, like once
we're
if he
waiting.
Yeah, if he does anything wrong or illegal, that's it. End of our alliance.
Yeah, as soon.
Mhm.
Yep. As soon as we find out and get the proof, we will be putting him down.
Well, the thing he seems to implying is from now on, he will be doing things legally.
Mm-hmm.
He will be
And-
trying to.
We'll make sure he sticks to that, or else.
Well,
Yeah.
his implications are whether the law is just is different. But he will be doing things
So
legally.
Yeah, he's going. He's going
basically
lawful.
saying, yeah, he's basically saying that they're gonna try to change the laws to at least some degree so that they can do shit a little more fucked up and get away with it by the letter of the law. And he's hoping we can come in, find all the proof we need to just fuck all of that up.
Who knows?
Only one way to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. I hope everyone is happy with the decision Tyr ended up making, since he ended up making it more on behalf of the group.
Mm-hmm.
And while he doesn't typically like doing that, he was certain no one would want to work under Kelly. Hell, he still had half a mind to just shoot the man.
Mm-hmm.
If I was playing a more gray character, I would have argued the benefits of temporarily working as a officer of the law.
Yeah.
And there are benefits to doing that. The issue is I know my character wasn't willing to, and he is more on the gray side because of following Tritherion's laws, which are all about freedom and stuff like that. But he was not willing to work with Kelly in any capacity if he can help it. Unfortunately, he's going to have to as a bounty hunter, but that's better than working directly for him until we can get around that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The whole time?
So, you go ahead and leave. And
Yes.
eventually get your runes. Where all of you kind of
Runes
meet
and
up at
such. Yes.
the same shop doing so.
Yes, and once we're well out of sight and around a couple of corners, I will pull the scorpion out of my pocket.
Pinch. Nah.
Just for my own benefit, could y'all tell me how tall each of y'all are in chat?
What?
How what?
Do what?
Could each of y'all tell me how tall you are in chat? Just for my own benefit. I want to picture something in my head.
Our characters?
Yeah.
Hang on, I have to check.
4'2".
Tyr is 6'8".
4'2", 6 foot, 6'8". I'm 5'9". Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, so what were you saying, Cassius, as I pulled you out?
I think that was a good choice.
I'm glad you agree. Not too keen on making calls for for everybody, but I think I made the best possible decision in the situation. It gives us time and it gives us a little bit of leeway.
Hey, you want to know something funny?
What's that?
I think it'd be funny if you knew it and the rest didn't. I don't actually have to talk like that in that form. I just think it's kind of appropriate for the form.
Okay, at this point, instead of speaking aloud, you hear in your head, you mean like I don't have to actually speak aloud just to talk to somebody?
What was that? Did you hear that? It sounded like you. The scorpion's like turning around in your head.
In your head, you hear without my mouth moving, it is me. This is something I can just do.
Tyr, I think something stole your voice.
Tyr will actually speak. That is me. I can speak inside your head if I wish.
Well, why didn't you just say so? Wait. Does that mean you lose magic?
No, it's just something
That's
I can
for
do thanks
magical.
to my heritage. It is
Magical
just something I
heritage.
can do due to my heritage. It's not something I fully understand.
Magical heritage.
Yep. Not something I use all that much. Just like I can do this. And I will kind of poke one of your claws and cast guidance. I will give you guidance on dexterity.
It's
It'll
that's
last
not.
for 1 minute.
That's
That's not how guidance works, I don't think.
You touch a willing creature and choose a skill. Until the spell ends, the creature
What?
adds a d4
They
to
changed that fucking thing?
They did change that
to
fucking
any
thing.
ability
Good
check
lord.
using the chosen skill.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
So,
And so it's not that still my point stands. That's not how guidance works. You have to choose a skill, not an ability.
oh yeah, sorry. Acrobatics. There you go.
I'll do a flip in your hand. I'm like Flopsy in Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you need
Scorpion.
to make a you need to make an acrobatics check, and you get to add a d4 for it.
Let me look up the stat block of a scorpion real quick.
Yeah.
Can a scorpion do a backflip, folks?
Can this scorpion do a
We about-
backflip?
We about to
Alright.
find out.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let me roll the dice. I was looking at the modifier.
Well, you get a d4.
That's pretty good. +1 for my rock. That's an 18.
Nice, 18. You know, scorpions aren't known for their leg strength. And it is like scorpions don't usually jump, so seeing one jump is a really interesting experience to hear. Much less seeing one do a backflip. But
Oh,
Well,
I
that
think
was
I
you
pulled a
certainly
muscle.
something.
you successfully do a backflip.
Oh, that don't feel good. Oh, my tail. Oh, never again.
Well, it was
Never again.
it was certainly impressive. And we will meet up with the others at the shop,
Mhm.
and I will explain to them what happened. As we and then pick up our gear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I just thought of?
Yes.
Because of the way they changed wild shape, I am the most fucking durable scorpion you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
You can shoot me with a cannon and I will live.
Yep.
I won't even break. There won't even be a scratch
we
on
can
my
test-
exoskeleton.
We can test this theory.
No, I have 98
We
hit
have
points right now. All right.
So, are you guys going to give your characters' opinions on what the fuck that conversation
what?
was about? You are met up at the armorers. At
I think Jace really has an opinion. He's just okay with bounty hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I
I think we'll do
apologize
the
for
character.
making a call on y'all's behalf.
Oh, don't worry about it. We're the ones who chose not to be there.
Just because I already knew there would have been a bloodbath if I would have shown. Because
Likely
I don't
so.
really control that demon. And he was wanting blood.
Alright.
Lots of blood.
Well, I'ma pick up my pistol and my runes, and we'll head back to camp so I can prepare my gun and Gorthak's cannon. We do still have some other things to do this evening.
Mm-hmm. All right. And with the evening approaching, you do get
Yes,
to the point. Mm-hmm.
After, like, right before the meetup, I will bring up. Now, we are introducing the two groups. We can choose to assist them in their endeavor, try to help them accomplish it. But if we are seen, this will put us on the wrong side of the law if we ain't careful.
I'm not worried about that for me personally. I don't think people will really recognize. I'll just be in a different form while we do it.
I'm not so worried about you as the rest of us, given our appearances aren't so easily changed. Especially Gorthax. He stands out quite a bit, unfortunately. So any survivors that are willing to talk after the incident are going to mention him. And as I've told you after that conversation with Kelly, we know that the railroad is up to no good and are trying to do it in a more legal manner. I hate to say it, but it might be best that we actually sit out while they make the hit. Look like we have nothing to do with it.
I don't think that'll make them like us much. They're kind of relying on us to be there.
They're not relying on us to be there. They're relying on us to introduce them.
You know, that being said, though, if what you're saying is true, the people who get away, they go to the sheriff's office, they tell them that Gorthax was there, and then Kelly doesn't do anything because he wants the railroad taken care of.
The problem with that is Kelly made it very clear that so long as he doesn't get word we're on the wrong side of the law, he can work with us.
Well,
he was right.
If
Go ahead.
If someone goes and that works for the railroad tells their boss that they saw Gorthak there, then won't the railroad tell Kelly to come after us legally?
That's exactly the issue. And Kelly had made it very clear if we end up on the wrong side of the law, he will put out bounties for us.
Yeah.
Regardless of how much he wants us to help take down the rest of his gang.
What if we just put a big cloak over Gorthak?
I don't think that's gonna do nothing.
What if Gorthak's really far away with his cannon?
If he can hit the targets, that might help, but there's still the fact that I stand out and so does Orion. he's mostly covered by his cloak, so he's fine. But an amethyst dragonborn with this many guns isn't exactly common, especially in this area. Gorthax and I are the biggest obstacles in this.
Jace tips up his hat. I might be the most normal looking one here in this group, huh?
Yeah, you are.
Normal is boring.
Normal's safe. That's why I don't pop the wings very often.
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah, I seen that once. He has wings similar to mine. Which
Have
I
I
also
seen you
don't
with
think
wings?
Gorthak had. No, I don't think
I mean,
Gorthax
I
has.
knew as a player, but I don't. Has Gorthak? I don't think so.
Gorthak would have seen Tyr's wings at the very least.
The only
Yes,
one that
here.
actually saw his wings was me, because I followed after them, and
Well,
Tatsu's
no,
character.
that's right. When you, yeah, that's right. I flew after you, and then Orion followed as well.
But
You didn't
you,
fly
I
after
think
him.
we were all.
You were going
No,
off
I
to do
walked
something
after
else.
them.
you had
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
brought them out when the shot exploded.
Yes.
Yeah, I brought mine out. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I know
The fact
everyone's
that
seen
three
mine.
of us can fly in this party.
Mhm.
Fucking funny.
I can jump.
Give
And
me
he
2
jumps
levels.
good. Jump good.
Give you 2 levels.
Yeah, you could have
who
also
needs to
always
fly?
got. You could have also always gotten the chicken boots.
No.
This is true.
That's
Who
not
needs to
flying. That's
fly?
falling with style.
No, that's not
Uh,
even falling with
Sorry.
style, because the longest freaking flight sustained by a chicken was 13 seconds. That's falling.
Who
That's
needs to fly
falling.
when you have disadvantage.
You can go
on
up
anything
for
within
30
1,000
feet
of yourself.
and then fall 30 feet.
Like I said, that is not flight. Do not lie.
Who needs flight when you have disadvantage on anything within 1,000 feet of you?
Anyway.
I
That-
should have
that'd be
gotten
pretty
you
good to
fucking
get that rune.
Hawkeye.
Get that.
I
Get that
should have
Hawkeye
gotten you
rune.
the fucking.
How
I
much did
should
it
have
cost?
gotten you the Hawkeye rune. I didn't ask. No, I did
John, how
ask
much did it
about the
cost?
Hawkeye rune.
That would
I
have been
don't
50
remember.
gold pieces.
I could have helped.
I'll gladly
that
drop
funded.
that on there. I've got another 400 after that.
Mhm.
And okay, if you're willing to allow it, then yeah, I'd have also had the Hawkeye one made, and I'll add
Mhm.
that to his canon as well.
Nice.
Why not? Let's just keep
Um,
fucking adding shit.
Mhm.
Honestly.
Yeah.
The Swiss Army cannon.
Yes, Swiss Army cannon.
I
I'm going
think
to
my
be-
character is the most harmless of the group.
You're so helpful. You tank so much with Rexar, and you give us healing.
Mhm.
Yes.
He does not tank. He dies. Poor Rexar has not been able to do very tanky.
He
been...
dies so we can live.
Oh, you killed him. He'll be back. He'll be pissed.
He'll be back later. Meanwhile, I'm just standing nearby, shooting things with a sawed-off shotgun and pistol.
By the end of this campaign, Gorthak is going to be as destructive as an actual Tarask.
See, the only thing that the only thing that Orion has going for him is he likes to club people with a giant freaking boomerang.
Mhm.
You know what I imagine Gorthak is going to end up at the end of this campaign?
Mhm.
Carly, have you ever played Gears of War series?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're going to end up as one of those fucking Brumacs
Yep.
with fucking rocket launchers on the wrist and a machine gun, or machine guns on the wrist and then rocket launcher pads.
Mhm.
Which is my final form.
And Tyr and Jace are gonna make sure of that if we keep upgrading his shit.
Exactly.
Because
You know what I'm worried about?
well, we keep going, oh, we can add this to the cannon. We're not even adding it to our own weapons.
We don't really need them though. That's the thing.
I'm worried about the time that John just says fuck it and just pulls out a fucking Gatling gun, an old timey
Here you go.
Gatling gun.
That's
Like,
why I
yeah,
said
they're
shoots
gonna
us
fire.
with it.
Yeah, they're gonna fire this at you. We're going to see if they hit. Oh, they hit. That's gonna be 10d10 damage. Let's see if you survive.
no,
No, it's just
Hold
5
on.
attacks a turn and it
We
has an
all-
Overwatch ability.
We all get to survive because all the attacks, as long as we stand within 10 feet of Cassian.
Yeah, Gatling gun shows up. We just all get within 10 feet of Cassian.
We won't do this so good. All right, are we done?
We
what
will
are we
tie,
doing?
We will tie you.
So, this is
Right.
back at camp before the whole meeting's supposed to take
Yeah.
place.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this is after I've fixed up all 3 of the runes we had bought. I've added the prism room to my shotgun. I'm calling it an Auroran shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
I added a prism and Hawkeye to Gorthak's cannon, and Chase has added Dazzling, you said?
Yes, dazzling. Do you want me to send you that?
Dazzling to it.
Sure, post that so I can copy it down quick.
Yep.
Okay.
I posted
Let me-
Hawkeye for you if you didn't see it.
And
I
I
see that.
will send you dazzling weapon here in a second. So that you can know all the fancy things your cannon does.
All of the things, yes.
Yes. All of the things.
Now, don't let the cannon get stolen.
That would be so fucking awesome.
Look, if someone managed to walk off with Gorthak's cannon, that's just that's just a thing we will have to deal with later. At least
Where'd
we'll
the
be able
cannon
to
go?
track them because they're
Yeah.
hey, why are there really deep footprints in the dirt over here?
Mhm. Jeez.
Gotta love how we spent like 2 sessions just working on the cannon to make it work for Gorthak, and then we spend another like most of a session outfitting the cannon even more for Gorthak after his axe became a +1.
Mhm.
Do you know how much of a menace he's going to be when he gets a second attack with that thing?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
In 2 levels. 2 levels. 2
So,
levels, I
I'm
lose
sorry,
the loading
John.
property.
So,
Action surge.
Hey, we could have bought a rune for that.
I get it.
anyways. So,
Sorry,
getting
John.
back on track. Yay, ADHD moments.
Hey, it was relevant this
Oh,
time.
somewhat.
Vaguely.
So, getting back on track.
Mhm.
It is growing into twilight when the Harengon that you had met approaches. He has a couple of other individuals with him. A couple other Harengons. One of them is a fairy as well. They also brought one of the other centaurs that were with them for kind of help posterity. Not one of the basically one of the civilized quote unquote centaurs. And
Right.
yeah, quote unquote. And not too long after, centaurs from the Stone Tribe do also approach. And tensions are in the air. You would know that with all the news about the centaur tribes that are uncivilized, the Harengons and disgruntled railroad workers are very nervous about meeting an actual tribe of centaurs.
It'll be fine. They're actually rather reasonable and pleasant.
I'll be hoping you'll be correct in that. And
Just
as
don't be
Yeah,
a jerk.
It's just like anyone in the city. Don't show your ass, and there won't be a problem.
oh well, you got a point there. The members of the tribe approach. We come
Tyr
with
will
honor.
stand up as they do.
We are glad to come to meeting with those who would wish to help.
We are happy to facilitate this meeting. It is good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see all of you. So, these are the workers. And you do see the Heron gun kind of puffs up. Oh yeah, we're here to help, and we're wanting to give our mind to the railroad company as well. We can give information that at least on the defenses, we've been staking out the place ever since we've been trying to get this bit started, and they have their own defenses set up. Seems the railroad has their own hirelings to protect the place when we workers aren't supposed to be there.
Do you know any specifics on these hirelings?
Most of them look like grizzled, like they've been to war before. They've also employed some ogres.
You got proof if they work with the Kelly gang?
No, not really.
Which means we still can't step in to help directly. Damn.
Oh, you can't
Tyr's
help.
trying to find a reason to be allowed to help.
You can't help directly. What for?
We Kelly had approached me. Wanted to try and make a deal. We are still helping you, especially with setting up this particular meeting.
You know, I hate to put this out there. What if you just go ask Kelly?
Tyr's eye twitches.
What?
His hands over his head. Hey, I'm just saying.
I mean, what's to stop that? What if Tyr just doesn't come along and can say he wasn't part of it? And that we did this before we got the message.
We'd be having to hit it tonight then.
And I figured y'all'd want to do more planning than meeting and going immediately. Which is why I was thinking we couldn't help.
Well, we don't mind. We don't mind going now, but that is going to make some problems if we get surprised by something.
Well, in order for us to help both of you, your groups directly in this, it has to be tonight. Because once Kelly is sheriff as of tomorrow evening, anything we do like this, he will try to take us down. He will put a bounty on us, and he made that very clear. Right now, he ain't sheriff, and he ain't got that authority. Tomorrow, though, is a whole different ball game.
Well, then we better get going.
Oh, boy.
Now, hold on. Let let's have a conversation about it. Let both groups have this meeting and see what understandings we come to.
It
We don't
is
want to jump the gun on anything.
it is unwise to strike blindly. However, it is also unwise to let to give the enemy a chance to fight a chance to fortify.
All right. What kind of
Kelly did imply that he knew this was coming.
Yes, he did, which is why I'm trying to be cautious about this.
They might not be ready if we go tonight.
Whether they're ready or not, if we were to hit them tonight, isn't really the main issue. I don't think. The main issue stems from whether or not this will cause Kelly to put a bounty on our group or not. Right now, he ain't the sheriff, but he will be as of tomorrow evening. And he said the following morning is when he's going to start putting out bounties.
Hey, this might be a dumb idea, but isn't Kelly's gang getting pardoned tomorrow?
Yeah. No.
What?
Yes, Kelly's gang is being pardoned tomorrow if they show up.
What?
Those that don't will still be considered outlaws.
What if we do this tonight and we show up and be Kelly's gang tomorrow?
Repeat that.
What if we do this tonight and then tomorrow we pretend to be Kelly's gang and get pardoned?
That wouldn't work.
Why not?
They are well aware of who we are at this point.
Kelly's aware of who we are, not the railroad.
I think the railroad company is, based on some of the things he said, including his comment of they haven't managed to take us out yet.
What?
That implies they are working on it.
No, I mean, who would say we're not Kelly's gang other than Kelly?
The railroad company's gonna have representatives there. In fact, they're paying for the food that's gonna be there and the drink.
Yeah. But,
Anyone from the railroad company would say.
well, if Kelly says we're his gang, we get pardoned. Because
You're banking on
didn't-
Kelly helping us.
he wants our help. Didn't the other guy at the church, he said Kelly got pardoned for all his crimes, even his active ones. So, like, could we do that same thing?
If what we if what we do is truly a crime, and that man were truly a high priest of Tritherion, then yes.
We're not doing all spiritually. Like, we're just legally trying not to be in trouble. And if we get pardoned, the railroad company can't have Kelly put a bounty on us. because we'll be pardoned.
The issue with that is banking on too many maybes. Kelly does want us to help him, that is true, in hunting down the rest of his former gang. However, he is not going to turn down the railroad company when it comes to something they can legally do if he can help it.
They wouldn't be able
already
to
made that
legally do
clear.
it, though. They couldn't make him put a bounty on us because we're pardoned. There's no crime that they could put a bounty on us
That's
for.
if we get pardoned. There's no guarantee that'll happen. That's the big issue, is it's a big if.
Gang,
What is everyone else thinking?
Mm. Mm. I don't like quite like the idea of relying on these crooked folk to pardon us before we're getting in trouble. That's too much semantics. Honestly, if we hit them in the dead of night, we at least got the dark on our side. Yeah, sure, Gorthax maybe stands out, but I think we should just hit them.
You also have heard the saying, dead men tell no tales.
We're still
That's
trying to we're still trying to make sure that innocent people don't get hurt.
Well, if we hit
I'd rather not have to kill non-combatants.
them in the night, there won't be non-combatants.
I don't want there to be any more Father Browns.
Tears' eye twitches again.
I don't want to do that.
Listen, all the rail yard's warehouse is locked up during the night, and it is they apparently have put guards to prevent people from breaking in and doing something. So it seems like at least whatever they're holding in that warehouse is important to them. A couple of our buddies got kind of dealt with, at least run off by whoever was being hired to guard that place.
If there are truly no non-combatants, no normal workers, and we succeed in putting down all of these hired guards, there should be no problem with us helping if we hit them tonight.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's
Will you be joining us?
let's discuss the guard locations and what fortifications they have. And we'll see what strategies we could come up with to hit them.
We still got bombs, right? All the dynamite.
I should
The
have bought a fucking
dynamite.
silencer, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I have some.
Sounds just don't exist yet.
I got some news for you.
Really?
Hang on. Suppressor, 300 gold pieces. A pistol or rifle. You gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls made from this weapon. In addition, this weapon loses the loud property.
Something tells
So
me they
yes.
don't make those for the cannon.
No, pistol or rifle
Imagine.
only. They do not make it for a shotgun or a cannon. Only pistols and rifles.
What do you got on the front of that cannon, Gorthax? A silencer. Boom.
Excuse me?
That's
Oh,
not how
what?
that works.
What you got there, Gorthax? A smoothie.
Smooth.
Holding a cannon with a custom silencer on it.
And a smoothie in the other hand.
Fires the cannon. You just hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hear a loud kerthunk, and then after a
So,
moment, just boom, off in the distance.
I mean, what if the silencer is just like a localized silent spell?
Have any of you have? Well, yeah, that would work. Have any of you seen a tank silencer? I'll show that later.
Tank
Yes, we've all
silencer.
seen the
That's a-
penis silencer.
Oh,
Yes.
that thing.
We-
Yes,
Yes,
never
we've
mind.
all seen
Yes.
that.
So those defenses and guard posts.
They tend to have ogres with them. And it's less that they have posts, they just keep patrolling all around, both inside and outside.
All right. I've never had to deal with ogres before. What can you tell me about them?
Each of the ogres usually tends to have a artillery piece that they carry around as well. Carry around.
Oh God.
You mean like him? And I point at Gorathak and his cannon that it has like an aurora glow to it.
Not exactly like his. They're not as fancy.
Well, that's good at least.
They also sometimes, I don't know if they have it here, but we haven't been able to snoop around enough to confirm whether they have one here. But sometimes they have a rail-mounted battery gun.
The fucking what?
And what is
A
what is that
revolving battery
exactly?
gun.
Oh, John implemented the Gatling gun because we talked about it earlier. Anyway,
If only if it had been because you had talked about it earlier.
I can't wait to deal
Oh,
with
God.
XCOM Overwatch ability.
and
Run
what
into the
does
middle of the
that
open.
do exactly?
Oh, it
I
is
ain't
a
heard of that.
it is a cranked weapon. I think it was developed in the last war.
Lovely. That sounds like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. No, I keep forgetting your character's name. Jace.
Yes.
Jace, if you see that that rotary gun come out, I want you to focus on whoever's operating it. You're as good, if not a better shot than I am. I trust you to handle it.
That sounds good to me.
Gorthak, I think you and I should focus on the ogres that also have artillery.
Agreed.
And then Cassius, you can help wherever you feel
You
you're
got it right
needed.
the first time.
You're
You got
Cassian?
it right.
You're right. Sorry. Cassian, you help where you feel you're needed. You're good at utility and assisting when someone is struggling with an enemy. Orion, I trust you to do the same.
Does the gap that one thing you talked about, does it move around or does it stay in one spot?
The rotary gun? That's a good question.
Yeah, that one. Is that one like carried around like Gorthak, or is it
Oh, they have it mounted on a rail car.
on a rail car?
So it would have to follow the rail.
Yeah.
Huh.
The rail.
That'll make it at least a little bit easier to
I-
figure
I
out what's
might-
coming.
I might be make it easy for us to get close to the place. I can make a big old fog set in.
That would be extremely useful. It'll let us actually get into the compound before they fully realize we're there. Assuming we're sneaky enough and they don't hear us coming.
John, are we using old or new Sleet Storm?
I mean, which would you prefer to use?
I like Old Sleet Storm just because it's a big area utility, but New Sleet Storm I'm also fine with. It they just like reverse the height and the radius, so it's like new is 40 feet tall cylinder and 20-foot radius instead of a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius.
Yeah. I see. I mean, we can
Which
go
one-
with the
which one
old
are you
one
using?
if you'd prefer it.
Which one do you want me to use?
Uh, hmm.
Which would you rather have the enemies have?
I really don't have any complaint about which one to use. I just want to know which one we're using.
Okay. Then let's use the new one.
Okay. 20-foot tall, 40-foot wide. Or no, 40-foot tall, 20-foot wide. Or 40-foot wide, technically.
Yeah.
20-foot radius.
Yeah.
Hooray, math.
Okay. Man.
Math.
Math. Anyway.
Meth. What?
I will turn to
Methamphetamine.
the leader. I will turn
Sounds
to the
about
leader
right.
of the
Okay.
Centaur tribe.
Don't do drugs.
Does this plan sound agreeable to you?
It sounds worthwhile.
How strong are the winds today? Can I like test that to see how strong the winds are?
Yeah.
Are we like on a regular day where there's not really any strong winds, or are there strong winds?
It's a regular day. There's not too many strong winds.
Okay. I could just make a 60-foot radius cloud or fog on the place, so that we could avoid.
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
I could do that. That is an option.
That's legit. That's legitimately what I thought you meant, and then you started asking about Slate Storm.
I got both. Both are heavy obscurement.
Both. Both is good.
But
But one can be made significantly bigger than the other.
Yeah, because we're going in with 2 other groups to hit this place, I personally think that the bigger radius one would probably be better. Until we get in there.
We have a lot of guys that are melee only, right? Because the workers didn't have a lot of guns. Is that what I'm led to believe, John?
I'm sorry?
The workers had only a few guns, right? They
only had a few guns.
So there's gonna be a lot of them that are like melee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cloud would help them get up close without being shot to death.
Yep. And I don't suffer from disadvantage since I have a feat for that. And I'm typically getting within 10 feet anyways, usually because of my shotgun.
Can runes
So
only
that'll
go
be
on ranged
helpful.
weapons?
Let me double check. I don't think it said specifically it can only go on runes. Let's see here. Magic item proceeding. Hang on. Let me find the specific rules for runes.
But in the meantime, we can go there? No?
Yeah, that I think that'd be good.
How many workers and how many set of the centaurs are coming with us?
You have
No. Go ahead.
Yeah. You have 5 centaur warriors coming after you, and 6 of the workers coming to help.
Awesome. What are the rest doing?
The rest are
So So Runic says specifically now, it says unique properties of magic items in the preceding appendix is presented here, categorized by rarity for use, and it gives you the list of rune stones. then you have it on the table for firearm modifications. But under the firearm modification, it says runic can only be applied by a runesmith, and a runestone can be affixed to this weapon. I'm looking through the FAQs to see
Okay.
if I see anything
To
else on it.
answer your question, Cassian, the many of the warriors from the Stone Clan are going to maintain a protective perimeter around around the tribe, so that they're not, just in case, and the rest of the workers are basically waiting behind for everybody to come back, so that the hope is after taking this place out, they'll get more guns and they'll be more equipped.
Cool.
To answer the question on the runesmithing, from everything I'm seeing, it comes down to a DM call with specifically the rune being applied to the weapon is under the firearm modifications list.
Okay, so just firearms. Got it.
Yeah, technically, if the DM allowed it, you could affix it to any weapon. However, it is under specifically the firearms modifications, so that is a DM call.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm going to say they are firearms only. To
And I
make it
think
easier.
that's fair.
Cool. Cool.
Alrighty. Are we ready?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys are going to try to approach stealthily, I need you to roll stealth checks.
All right.
If there's
with
going to
the
be
heavy fog,
combat,
do
how
we
late
get
does everyone
advantage?
stay up?
I think getting
Yeah.
to the starting point would be a good spot to end.
Yeah,
it.
we'll get all the way up until you guys have to roll initiative, and then
Ooh.
from there, we will start. We will start next session.
Do we
20.
get advantage because of the fog? That
Uh,
I
is
haven't
being
cast fog yet.
Stealth first, then then fog.
Dirty 20.
that's. You got a dirty 20? Okay.
Mhm.
I am not
Nine.
very stealthy.
19, 20, 21, 22. I've got a 23 total.
15.
Someone-
Let's see.
Gorathak, when we go to do this, I don't know that it'll actually help, but I will use guidance to give you an extra D4 on the roll for stealth.
On stealth? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
10.
Okay, well you got a 10.
Yeah, I have a 28.
So you know how you can in Payday you can go in quiet and you can go in loud.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
not going for quiet.
That sounds like every build I've ever done in Payday. Someone starts a stealth mission and I just walk in with a fucking Gatling gun. Yeah, no, you don't get stealth with me.
Alrighty. Well,
I apologize, my friends. The dice gods are not on my side today.
I want to check something real quick.
You're fine.
I mean, we might be able to carry you, maybe.
That is why it's a group stealth check.
Jace, what was your stealth?
15.
15.
Well, I guess if you allow me, I can add a D4 to it.
If you you can go ahead and guidance yourself if you want.
Go ahead and give me a 17.
17, cool. Want to check something? Okay.
What's the range on you on casting that spell, Cassius?
On Fog Cloud, I believe 120.
Okay, that's pretty
And
good
it can
range.
be a 60-foot radius, which is 120 feet wide at its largest point itself.
Mm-hmm.
If I kept cast at the 3rd level.
Okay. Here we are.
Oh, we got pretty close.
You got pretty close in stealth.
Where are we?
Bottom left corner of the map.
Yeah.
It's black for me. Hang on, let me.
I thought
reload,
I gave you
my end.
vision. Let me double check. I gave you
I can see the right half of the map.
You
Yeah.
you don't have dark vision, do you?
No, he does not.
No, but my cannon makes light.
Your
Oh,
cannon
we're not.
does.
We're being stealthy,
That
though.
is, yeah, and that's a bonus action.
Oh.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, fuck. I forgot it again. I forgot we had a new. I need to freaking prepare this spell.
What
I
spell?
talked about it last time. Dark vision.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. I talked about it
Well,
last
you
session.
did
I
ta-
need to prepare it.
You did
Forgot we
talk
needed
about
it
it.
this
Do you want to
session.
say it was prepared?
Is that the DM? Is that the John?
Make
I mean,
a
I'm
intel.
fine with not being able to see very much.
Yeah.
For now.
Me, the player, remembered. Cassian might not. Me, the player, was dumb. Cassian may also have been dumb.
Go
Well, I mean,
ahead.
isn't that
Make an intelligence check, Cassian.
No.
I'm sure he's
I was
great.
gonna say,
No.
That's a straight roll,
this,
isn't it?
No.
isn't this kind of like what you're playing into for Cassian? Cassius?
It's true. Which is why it can be. I'm like, I'm not really arguing for that much. But also, John, no. No.
No, absolute.
What's your roll?
A
Come on.
natural one.
Negative.
Oh!
Oh, absolutely not. You didn't
For a
think of.
total of 2.
You did not think
you
about
completely
this.
forgot.
So I've got my hand on someone's shoulder, leading me in.
Mm-hmm.
You can light up the cannon when we go loud.
You're holding hands with a centaur.
Oh, when we go loud, we're going loud.
I'll help him. I'm walking next to him.
All right. Yeah. So
Or,
we just
yeah, hold
need
on.
you
I'm
to
just gonna
cast
climb
the
up on his
spell.
shoulder and I'm just going to steer him.
Yeah, fair enough. Grab hold of the horns, point.
Ratatouille.
I walk.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. So we. Cassian needs to cast the spell now, right?
yes.
Is that where we're at?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm debating on which
Cool.
one to cast. Should we? I don't think we should be able to see in the building, John.
You should not be
Yeah,
able
we can
to,
see
but
inside the building.
I
that
can see
that
on the
is
right there.
that is the foreground. I was afraid of that. Let me see here.
Actually,
There are no,
a 40-foot one to do pretty good.
Oh well.
there are no guards.
Yeah,
in
because
that
they can't
building.
see into it, so that's pretty solid. And I can see that ogre as we're
I now I
approaching,
can
so
just
I
see
know
all the,
exactly where
the
I'm
enemy
going.
tokens.
One moment. One moment. There.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Guards in that building.
Right now I'm
I
looking, now I'm
was
looking at a black square with a blue circle.
I was experimenting with something.
So
Right.
if
Yes,
it's
that-
gonna come from the railway, and we've been following this rail, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely not gonna come from our way.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking something like right here or here.
Yeah, try to cover at least half of this guy's token so people can run in.
No, I'm putting it here just to stop the other ones from shooting at us. you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I should put it here just to cover those doors as well.
Yes, honestly, that's a really good spot.
Okay. I am not seeing where you are pinging.
I'm not pinging. I'm
He's
placing.
setting up. She's setting up circles.
I
Alright,
am
there's the
not.
circle.
I am not seeing that. I will reload.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
So
I'll be
that's your
back.
final decision. That's your
It's
final
either-
decision, Cassian.
It's either that, or I could just win wall.
Mm-hmm. You could.
And
Where's
this is Wonderwall.
this circle?
I'm thinking like right here.
Okay.
Good.
Cool.
If I cast like
there.
I could also cast like. They made that so much smaller. Compared to that, it's now this
Yeah.
Sleet Storm.
Mm-hmm.
They hella nerfed that spell. But yeah, I'm thinking like right here.
For Fog Cloud.
Yeah, second level. I don't think I need a third level version.
Okay. Cool.
Before we went in here, we knew we were going to do this raid. I could have cast a third level aid spell if people feel like they need the hit points. As we were coming up here.
I mean, I can't even see my own token at the moment, so.
I won't
Oh,
say
yeah.
no.
We got enough bodies here. I don't think we need it.
All right.
I'll save it for
sounds
another
good to
win
me.
wall. Yeah, I'll cast a fog cloud right there. That's heavily obscurement, and I'm concentrating on it.
Okay. One
All right. So do we now roll initiative? Is the question.
Yes, you do now roll initiative, and
I would.
We
I
get
wouldn't be
it.
able to get
Everyone.
you get advantage.
All allies within 30. Yeah, all allies within 30 feet of me get advantage.
Oh, there's a 19.
of
Let's
my
see if I
weapon
can do
one.
better.
That's
Nope, so
so
19
bad.
plus...
That's so bad.
At advantage?
Yeah,
I have
I rolled
got
the
a
23.
same
23
thing
total.
twice.
So did I.
All right, let's see here. Where'd my dice roller go?
I got a
Rollies.
4.
Who?
You and me, because I got 23.
All right. D6. 5.
19.
18.
Okay, I get 23 and a half.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
It is a lot of motherfuckers.
I saw that gun carriage on the initiative.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about what.
Don't
so
worry
ex-
about it.
I'm so excited to fight that thing. That's gonna be such a terrifying enemy.
Why can I not? Why can I not control the initiative of my token?
Why can you? Oh, wait a minute. No
Did you
wonder
not give him control, John?
I did not give you control. No wonder.
John.
I'm sitting on his shoulder, too.
Ah, that makes things a lot clearer. Yes.
You know, a thought just struck me.
What thought just
Huh?
struck you?
If that thing has to follow the rails, all me and Orion have to do is go use a lot of dynamite.
Yeah. I was honestly waiting for y'all to realize that. Like, we can just stop this thing by blowing up the rail.
I
still
have
can't- Yep, there it
26
goes.
sticks of dynamite.
That'll do.
That'll
also
do, Greg,
have-
that'll do.
Have a guy who has spent his entire adult life putting those rails down.
So what you're telling me is you could grab the end of these rails and then whip them like Popeye and throw the train off the tracks.
I'm thinking more Iron Giant, but yes.
Yeah, fair.
God, I'm wishing Gorthak had the Storm Girdle now. Instead of Oryx. Poor Oryx.
Oh wait, John,
Yeah.
were these enemies carrying lights?
What?
Were the enemies carrying any light sources?
You do see that the ogres are carrying lanterns on them.
Okay, that'll help Gorthak to know where
Yes,
to
I
shoot.
can see everything outside of the building now.
Can everybody see my new art?
Yes, it's very nice.
He's clothed now.
Jeez. Okay.
Prize Attack's putting in the work, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and
Now the question is, do I target an enemy or target the building's wall?
Or the ogre.
Oh, both would be cool.
Because we haven't tested the siege properties yet, I don't think.
No, we did. We shot the walls of the towers, and it didn't do. It put some dents in it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. And Gorthak, rollies, please.
Also, Gorthak, remember, now you can test the siege property with acid.
It's just a giant ball of acid. That's awful.
Yep.
Melts through the wall. What the hell?
That's
Do you want
just
me
a
to go
fucking
down a half
weapon.
step so you don't have to adjust so many?
Yeah,
That's just a fucking
half step.
weapon that the Tyranids wouldn't have
Jace,
at this point.
I also want. Put yourself at 0.9. Jace, I need you to also do rollies.
Okay.
Oh, a 6, huh? Wow.
Yeah. Cool.
Wow.
And let's see here. Awesome.
Also, at initiative being rolled, could I please rage
Sure.
before I forget?
Alrighty, and that's where we're going to end our session tonight, and we'll continue start this fight next session. Hey everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or, I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.